Welcome. This is the pre-stream bit. I'm not live yet, but I will be shortly. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and welcome to the joy of punting. Yes, this is my stream. I will make some mistakes. That bit is absolutely going to happen. But as long as you're here along the way for these happy little mistakes, that's what I like to call punts, happy little mistakes, well, it's worth it then, isn't it? Whilst you're waiting, if you would like to click down below, I can't move my head too much because of the way this image is made, but if you'd like to click the image down below, trying to point with my nose, it's not working. Down below there's some links. You can join my Patreon via this. You can go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you're really missing out on where all the action and magic happens. Oh, I guess I should explain how you can support me as well, right? So the Patreon, you can sign up for like $2 a month. It's less than a booster pack. And that allows you to be on the Discord server where you can hang out with me and other patrons and talk shit, see when I'm getting low and pissed off at Magic for losing a lot, or when I'm happy because I'm just wrecking fools because it's better to be lucky than good. All those things and more. A giant hentai, all that sort of stuff. All on the Discord. There's other tiers as well. There's a splicer tier where we talk once a week in a voice call and you get to submit decks and stuff. But have a look on there. That explains it all there. You can subscribe to me here on Twitch. On YouTube it's free. It's the best free way to subscribe and support me is to just subscribe on YouTube. So if you haven't already, please go fucking do it. But you can subscribe here on Twitch. There's a button up there. Again, talking about my arms, my hands is really weird. Do you like jazz? Jazz. Jazz! So yeah, you can subscribe with the button above my head. I'm pointing with my hand, but you can't see it. If you're on Twitch Prime, it's free. Otherwise, you can throw a few bucks into the Quazo well, and I will take some percentage of that. Hopefully a good percentage when I get partner. This is maybe when I was affiliate. Hopefully, in a few months' time, we'll look back and be like, haha, remember when you said you weren't partner in that Twitch intro? Okay, I filled 3 minutes of dead time. Hang on. That might have been my hand, that might have been someone else's hand. I guess you'll just never know. Stop it. So yeah, I kind of like my intro to be about 10 minutes long. Hello everybody, my webcam has broken. That's a good start for the evening. What the actual fuck? So I guess you can't see me. Do we get one on main screen? No, my webcam is completely gone. Okay. Let me figure this out. What was that? Nope. What the fuck, webcam? I'm going to have to recreate my webcam asset. That's really annoying. That'll teach me to ever go across to YouTube and back again. That'll... Okay, everyone. I'm just going to give you some beautiful sounds in my sultry voice whilst I fix the webcam issue. Tonight we're playing against Jim Davis, who's going to be playing the Moggs, the Gobbos. And we're going to be slapping them with some mono white. Video capture device. There we go.
Another one.
There we go. That's better. It's huge! Let's get this bad boy in the right box now. Not there. We're going to put you in here. And then we're going to make you big. Big like your father. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's, is that a wider angle than normal? I think that might be a wider angle than normal. I think I normally make the angle a little bit smaller. I can adjust that later. Now I've got to copy this and go through all my assets, sorting that out. Let's go to the mainstream.
Another one.
Where the hipsters don't want to go. Let's put a big fuck off camera in there. Oh, welcome back, Stim.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Why is my camera so fucking wide today? It's not normally that wide, is it? Stim, though, my friend, welcome back. It's not playing the whole soundbite. Can I get it to?
Another one.
Nope. Let's try it again.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Well, it's not doing it. But Stim says, half a year to hearing you shout on the internet about dicks. Stay filthy, you felching fuck. Thank you, Stim.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Now I've got to move my webcam all the way down to my... Where are we? If people notice things missing or something throughout the stream, do let me know. Because it looks like Reloading Streamlabs has fucked all my assets up. But hello, everybody. Back to Facecam. Up. Hello, everybody. Thanks for the sub, Stim. If you like the shit that I do here, you can subscribe via Twitch Prime, don't forget. It's a free sub you get for being a little Amazon Prime. I was like, oh, you're an Amazon Prime baby. That's probably not the correct term. It's been a hot second, but it's good to hear again. Hello, Admiral Blastoise. Long time no see. Self-proclaimed best beard. Even LSV said I had a wonderful beard. That's right. All the content comes out of the beard. What I do is I just sit on my arse all day and I crack the beard open and the video just falls out like a wet shit. We're playing with Jim today. I'm going to get Jim to say hello. Come in, Jim. Can you hear me? No, maybe not. Am I still in that room with him? I am. Jim Fandango, can you hear me? Did Jim just call us soul sisters? That makes me angry. Miss183 says, hi friend, just wanted you to know I had my first weekend play of 40k, made a lot of mistakes, but my Elder Harlequin army was a ton of fun. Thanks for giving me the impetus to play such a fun game. Yes! The Harlequins are very good. Like, top 3. You got some form of Marines, or multiple forms of Marines, I guess. Harlequins. They're your top 3 armies in the game. Yeah, I've got 5 minutes to start up. I can hear you. Your hot mic on my stream.
Another one.
Okay, so Jim can hear me when I push to talk, but can't hear me when I don't push to talk. I need to find out if Jim allows swearing or not, because I don't want to say naughty words. Jim is in chat. Right I was reading other people's stuff. Sorry, I was miles away.
First Milky Monday of 2021. Let's go. Any
Milky
chance
Monday.
for more content with Ben Wheeler in the near future?
Yes, I was sending out
Toot
DMs
toot.
DMs today. DLB tipping. I was sending out the fucking messages today. So that's mediation chill. Me and Ben are gonna do something at some point. We did talk a little bit over Christmas when I wished him a Merry New Year. Vince, Jim is in chat. So Stim. Thanks, Stim. Thanks, Stim, for hitting me up there. I've got back into Warhammer for 5 years because of you. Forgot how fun it is. Yes! I am an influencer. A social media influencer. Oh! I'm going to be dabbing later when I blow up some fucking Aether Vials. Actually, I'm more like to have my fucking vials blown up. Yoshiman, no links here, I'm afraid. Tab, you better not be voting for the Goblins. Look, I've even got my like, you know when you come into I was say wrestling match. You know when you come into a boxing match, you got like a hood on.
Another one.
Ba 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 ba. Got my trophy. Where's my trophy? What can be my trophy when I win? This Niv Mizzet.
Another one.
Ba ba ba. I'm trying to do the Rocky theme, but I'm not really getting there.
Know what you're doing right
Does
now?
that sound like Rocky? I'll play it on the bugle. You ready? Thank you, T-Cloud Gaming 1. Thank you. And welcome back as well, T-Cloud Gaming.
Another one.
There you go, that's the Rocky theme. My lips taste firmly of brass.
Impressing the heck out of
Thank you for the subs, my friends.
How's your
God Hero 15.
Tyranids coming along? I'm almost finished building about 5k worth of them, though my Winterim class ISNT allowing that.
Know what you're doing right now?
Yeah, so my nids are okay at the moment. One of my X
Well
screens
done,
is
cunts.
like base coated purples and blacks. Need to put some greys and stuff on there. So X screen's getting there. I still got 2 more Hive Guard to do. Finished 16 Gene Stealers.
Another one.
My Hive Tyrant is basing done. I need to purchase another 9 fucking Hive Guard, another Exocrine, and a load of Hormigons, and then I should have my arm.
Know what you're doing right now?
Beautiful angelic music. Thank you for the subs though, everyone. Thank you for let's do the shout outs to the names. Where we at? God Hero 15 with the nids. God Hero, are you building nids? 1.5k of nids. Stumpy Longneck says, what up, cunts? Long Road Lord Roadrunner, not a long road runner, that's a whole different thing. A long road runner is when they're erect. Thanks for the tier 1 sub though. For your second new one today. Welcome. Vince, what would you do if I redeemed 4 toots from your lovely horn all at once? I'd probably come. Vince, any chance of you updating Mono Red Tron? Yeah, there is. I'm really kind of. I want to come into this year and make quite a bit of gameplay. So I enjoy playing Magic today. I enjoy playing Magic a little bit at the end of the year as well. So I want to make some more gameplay stuff before I get fed up with whatever shit they put in the next sets, right? So Mono Red Tron's going to happen. Oh, definitely not Pikachu's going to make me come! Just come in the horn. I can't do it downwards.
Right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
That's lewd, and I shouldn't have done that, and I now regret it. I couldn't feel it, though. I play a whole fucking Rocky theme on this, and then you're all tooting more horns. I'll do a side toot, ready? Oh, that was a deeper one. That had like a resonating. Oof. Thanks for the sub. Suka Copy Peng with the Prime. 3rd new sub today. You're welcome. If any of you are here for the first time and you're not aware, I am a shiny golden god. But beyond that, tiny teacup. This is an espresso cup tab. An art deco maybe? I don't know what my wife would know what style it is. But it's an espresso cup. You have a little bit of espresso in there and you're like, Jim, let me know when you're ready to pick our first round.
Oh, we're ready.
So what's up? What are we doing here? Are we like rolling a dice, flipping a coin?
Yeah, I'll have Siri flip a coin. All right. Well, I'm gonna start the official intro right now, and then I'll call you in. All right.
Of course.
Know
go
what
for
you're
it.
doing right now?
Kyleb 3023. Oh, 6 months. 6 months as well. Think of the proletariat, you posh twat. This coming from Tab. That is astounding. Tab is the poshest cunt I know. He's like, did you know I bought a house near the Queen? We'll be in, there'll be like 5 of us hanging out on Discord, playing League, or just chatting about Warhammer, whatever. Tab will like burst in, like into the chat, like, darlings, I bought a house near the Queen! And then leave. Well, not leave. Unfortunately, sticks around.
PleasantKenobi, are you there, my friend?
I am, Jim. Sorry, I was berating chat. How are you, Jim?
I'm doing great. I will have you know that as I was doing my intro, I was watching your stream, and every time you went to toot your horn, I unmuted the microphone so they could hear it in the background, and then I played my laugh track.
What? You could hear me through your speakers? Not? Is my push to talk working or not?
No, I was actually watching your stream, so I had you on the stream.
Oh, I see. So you could hear me through desktop.
A new
Okay.
year in
Well,
the year of subs.
I hope you enjoyed the Rocky theme that I played, because that's my victory theme for when I win.
Victory theme. Well, not going to be hearing that anymore this stream. So, PleasantKenobi, Death and Taxes, my Goblins, we're about to battle. Talk to me about Death and Taxes. You are a Death and Taxes aficionado. Is that a word? That's a word, right?
No, you do.
That is indeed a word. I play a lot of D&T. It's the deck, one of the few decks that I'm known for. It's the only deck that I would competently or confidently take into an event, like Legacy and stuff like that. I played it in the LPL, and I've played it at some GPs to middling day 2 finishes where I missed out on cash. I've been playing it for quite a while. D&T is a vial-based deck, similar to Goblins in many ways, because it's a creature-based control deck that has uses its synergies and its creatures to pressure the opponent by putting off their game plan and then killing them. Doesn't have the combo finishes that Goblins has sometimes arrived at through Kikis and Muxus over the years, but they're very similar. Mana Denial, Aether Vial, utilize your lands, and have utility creatures.
Definitely 2 brothers from another mother here with the Aether Vial Wasteland port, just kind of core for sure. Awesome. So we're playing 3 matches. My Legacy and a new one here for me, 1v1 Commander. Now, I have never actually played 1v1 Commander before. Have you?
Yeah, I played quite a bit. Have you played any like 100 card singleton? Have you played like Canlander or like Oslander or anything like that?
A long time ago, like on Magic Online, like when it was, it used to be like classic on Magic Online before there was any of the old like master sets and stuff. I'm sure I played at some point. I used to play singleton stuff occasionally then, but I have not played like a singleton format in a decade or something. I've only played like true Commander like once or twice. I'm not a huge fan of Commander in like multiplayer games. I do for one-on-one stuff. But I'm pretty I had some fun building my deck last night. I was like, all right.
I was going to ask you, how did you find that? How did you come about? I assume you're on Muxus as your commander, right?
I am on Muxus. My Discord was trying to push me in the direction of Krenko as it's more competitive. And I kind of get it because like Muxus is in Commander's not going to have like, you don't have 4 Krenkos and 4 Ringleaders and 4 always like, really, really good hits. But thank you for the resub. Appreciate that. But I could not do Muxus. I mean, just casting Muxus over and over again seems pretty awesome. So I'm ready to roll for that. But so we're doing Commander, we're doing Modern, we're doing Legacy. And we're going to be doing it Players Championship style. So the way the Players Champs is run is the person who wins a die roll can choose the format or the play. And then the person who doesn't get to play first gets to choose the format. So I win the roll, I choose play, you choose the format. And then say you win the match, then I get to choose play or format and so on and so forth. Is that cool?
Yes. So I guess the strategy is to take the ones you're more confident. Well, no, you don't really draw. I actually don't know what the strategy for that is then. Is there like a meta game to where you take the play and where you don't?
I think that the basic is you always want to be in the play. So like, and then you choose the format you're happier with on the draw. Like, if you're really confident in matches or not confident in matches, and so on and so forth.
For the confident one, you pick it yourself so that the opponent can take the play off of you. And then for the ones where you think you're going to struggle, you just don't pick those. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm following.
you can punt it too. Like you can like if you have a bad matchup, you can just choose to be on the draw that one and just kind of like, all right, whatever. If I win, cool. But like I'll try to win the other 2. So it's a little bit of gamesmanship, But I mean, usually you want to play first. I imagine there's not many scenarios where you're like, I'm gonna draw, but I'm gonna play Modern. But it's kind of just it swings back and forth a little bit. So that should be fun. So I'm gonna actually get Siri here. Siri's my co-host,
before
and I'm gonna
start,
have.
I want to ask which format are you confident for? Which one are you not confident for?
I mean, I would say I'm definitely least confident in my Commander deck because I'm not even sure if it's good. Like, right. I put cards in. There are cards that are cool. I like them. I did do some Commander research in my Discord. My folks helped me out with some cool Commander cards. Some cards I had no idea even existed. Like some weird Commander lands and stuff like that. But that's a total wild card for me. I mean, Modern I'm pretty confident. Legacy I haven't played as much Legacy lately in the last like year or 2. But. So Modern's probably my most confident, and Commander's my least by far. What about you?
I think I'm and now you're saying you're not confident with Commander. I think I feel confident. I've also played like Canlander and Oslander and 1v1 Commander with like Thalia and Taxes decks before, so that's good. And Modern, I feel like, we got Stoneforge recently, but you've got a lot of toys over the last like 2-3 years, so I'm kind of scared of like Trash Masters and Munitions Experts and stuff.
Yeah, there are some good ones, Creator Maker and Friends and so on. Who's your commander for Commander?
It's Big Thalia. It's 3-mana Thalia.
I had a feeling that's like obviously 2-mana Thalia doesn't make much sense. So, all right, sweet. All right, well, would you like heads or tails? I'm about to flip a coin here with Siri.
I'm gonna go tails never fails.
Tails never fails. Siri, flip a coin. Tails never fails. All right, so you have a choice of play or format.
So I'm already winning. So I can choose format or to be on the play.
Yep.
I'm going to choose to be on the play.
Okay. Then I'm going to choose format. Let's just get it over with. Let's go Commander. Let's just do it.
Oh, okay.
Let's just start with the exciting stuff. We should decide now. Are we going to do best of 3, best of 1, or best of 3 for Commander?
I don't know what the life total is for the 1v1 queue. I think it's 30.
It is 30, yeah.
Okay, it's 30. Then let's do best of 3.
Best of 3? All right, sounds great. All right, so let's get loaded up. And you can send me your username on it's just PleasantKenobi on Magic Online.
That's right.
Excellent, great. All right.
Can you challenge me without me adding you?
I don't know. I had Nikachu challenge me last time we did this. Let me add you as a buddy, and we'll get going here.
Is your username just Jim Davis MTG?
No, it's actually Jim Downside.
Jim Down.
My Magic Online account's very, very old.
Oh shit! Do capitals matter?
Heck out of me.
What's up?
Are Modo names case sensitive? Do you know?
I don't know, actually. It is all lowercase, all one word, Jim Downside.
Right, we are apparently buddies now. And you're online with Royal Assassin as your icon, yeah?
That's me, yeah. He messaged me, or is that... I don't know if I have that turned off, or...
No,
Sorry.
it just came up my little bar. Thank you, Saboteur, for the sub. I appreciate
This is the best part of the stream, so I'm trying to figure out how Magic Online works.
I'm just going to shout out my subs while you figure it out. Saboteur, thank you for the sub, my friend. And I missed a couple while we were chatting. See Genso with the Prime. I appreciate you figuring out how to use your Prime. A new year of subs.
You should be able to
Pyro
chat
as
me,
well.
I think.
And Kyleb. Let me do that now. I can see you. So if I go... Private chat. Prepare to lose. Did that come up?
Yes, it did.
There we go. Right, so now I can right-click you and challenge you. So, one moment, just looking for my deck, because I have too many decks loading this goddamn client. Are you, also, how family-friendly are you? Can I say naughty words at you in a friendly way, obviously?
I like to keep it PG-13.
PG-13, okay. When an American says that means I just need to be clean.
Yeah, I mean, I do allow... I try to do like the rule PG-13, one F-bomb per movie or for stream. So if you want to have it, you can have it at an opportune time.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to keep it a little more PG-13. I did do a stream at the end of the Cube for Charity stream. I was like 18 hours in, and I was just drinking. It was like 3 in the morning, and I just went off. And I had to put like a little parental advisory sticker on that video. But people seem to enjoy it. But for the most part, we're PG-13.
I'm going to set the difficulty, the skill level to getting serious. Because obviously we're getting very serious right now.
It's super serious. We're already serious. We're not getting serious. We're there.
I don't know if I picked the right deck. Chat, did anyone notice? I think we'll soon find out when the commander comes up. I've won the die roll. I didn't think I got to pick that, but anyway, I have the right commander, so there we go. Okay, chat. Here we go.
Oh. All right, great. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck to you too, Jim. Right, chat. Do we keep a 2-lander with a Giver of Runes? God, another land would be so good. I've got removal. 1 land gives us a sort of Light Shadow and Thalia. I'm going to keep this. With Wayfarer even helps if we get stuck. We're good to go, PhD Obnoxious. Don't you worry, my friend. There are better 6 hands. You don't even know the deck. My deck might be just garbage. This might be the only playable cards in my entire deck. Oh yeah, this is tapped, isn't it? Oh, I'm so good at this game. Okay, I think I would have mulliganed this if I remembered this was tapped before I clicked keep. We're going to put Hakakori under there. And hopefully we can just go 3 creatures in a row and a swing. I can read Jim's cards on my side screen, but your cards are all blurry. Oof, you're on my main screen. Is that true? Goblin Sledder. Oh no. We get comboed out. Is it because I'm streaming at the wrong resolution? It might be compacting the, because I'm 1440p, but it might be compacting it. Okay. We've got Gobos coming in. We drew another land. We're gonna go with a Giver of Runes. We get to play Big Thalia next time, which is pretty big. It's Stepsister. Stepmothers are popular on the internet, I've heard.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Thank you, Sushi. Welcome back.
HECC year 8 months to be a vibe # team death and taxes.
Yeah. Yeet! Team death and taxes. We're gonna. Oh, what? I forgot this card existed. Target artifact. That artifact deals damage. What? The fuck? How do I beat that? It's unbeatable. We're going to take one here. We could block and force the pump, but I like give it too much. We're going to go Buried Ruin, Big Thalia. F-bomb music. Oh no, conlogs. I've got push to talk on, so Jim can't hear everything I'm saying, and I can't hear everything he's saying. Okay, so let's hope this slows down Jim. The F-bomb's on our side. Jim can't hear a fucking word I'm saying right now. I've got push to talk on for his side. This is a 1v1 commander. So the 1v1 commander ban list on Modo. 30 life. Tapped command beacon. There we go. Skirk Prospector. I do not like the look of that. That gives them a Muxus next turn. If I drew a land here, I got to Lodestone Golem. But I didn't. Do I want to let them Muxus? If I draw a land, we had Linvala as well. God damn. God damn. Okay, let's Winds of Abandon this thing. Yeah, I have to get rid of it. I can't let that thing live.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out
They get a mountain out of it, though. They get a mountain out of it.
I get a land? Sweet.
It's like 1/5 of the mana the Prospector will make over the next couple of turns.
Very fair. I'll take it, though.
Do we get aggro? Yeah, I'm going to get aggro. Thank you, Bread Truck, and welcome back. We've got no, oh, commander damage. I didn't even realise that was a thing. There you go. Only 20. Oh!
I also wouldn't have realized it. It's 21 commander damage, right?
That's correct. That's a pretty good clock if I put equipment on it. That's pretty good.
I did not. There's a little thing for it. Yeah, cool. This is all new to me. It's like a whole new world. A whole new world.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck
But
out
Bread Truck, thank you. No librarian dreads today, but playing D&T. And yes, Swap Mist. We're going to yeet those goblins into the sun, hopefully. So next turn, we've got some options. We've got Crucible of Worlds, which is terrible for us unless we draw Wasteland. We've got Lodestone Golem if we hit a 4th land. We've got Linvala if we hit a 4th land. The problem with Lodestone Golem is it just dies to it.
Another one.
Cool. Let's block here. Oh, it's target creature. Nope, nope. Had to read that. We go to 27. 5 cards in hand, Jim. What have you got? Don't be a Krenko. Perforos! Whoa, 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 whoa! Strip Mine is not legal in this format, unfortunately. Perforos is very good here. Okay, let's go Snow-Covered Plains. Let's go Linvala. Do-ba-da-boo, no more activated abilities for Jim! Yeah, I really wanted to play it last turn, but unfortunately I didn't hit the land drop to turn the Skirk Prospector off. You might just kill me with triggers from Perforos though, right? This is looking pretty tasty. Does he have the 6th land, chat? Is it an untapped land? If it's not, we get to untap and Tectonic Edge Jim, which will put him back behind the Muxus again. Missing a land here is fucking huge.
Daddy's home.
Oh, I really wanted you to miss a land so bad. Seething Song! Oh! Vom! Strip Mine is not legal in 1v1 Commander. Let's see how much you whiff. Come on. That's not a whiff.
Oh,
That's a huge one. Is that a Beelback Chieftain as well? Jeez.
That card's actually really sweet. It's like not quite good enough.
Oh no, I'm not criticizing you playing it. I'm saying how good it is to hit with a Perforos in play. Chat, that was brutal. That was brutal. I don't really know how we come back from this. So I had the option of Tectonic Edge you last turn, but it wouldn't have mattered. So I'm glad I didn't, because then if you just Seething Songed it out, I would have felt even worse.
The option to what?
To Tech Edge you, because you were on 4 lands, right? Or 5 lands. So I could have Tech Edge you, just put you 2 back from Muxus, but if I'd done that and then you Seething Songed, I would have felt quite silly, shall we say.
Yeah, that would have been a really rude Seething Song, yeah, for sure. I must say, I got to thank my Discord for suggesting Perforos. I probably would not have considered Perforos, but the Discord did good. Discord did good.
So fun fact, one of my favourite commander decks that I own is Goblin Tribal, but the commander is Perforos. And I'm considering changing to Muxus when I finally get one from Jumpstart, like whenever I open packs from it. But I probably won't, because Perforos is just that good.
Yeah, it does seem pretty good.
Thanks for the bids, A-Star. And I'm sorry you're stuck on a snowy mountain. I hope you're not like stuck like you're on your phone with the last bit of battery or anything. That would be tragic. What the hell do I do? Oh, no attack. Interesting. Draw Wrath of God? We did not draw Wrath of God. We draw a Walking Ballista, which is not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pips. 11 pips. Jeez. Oh yeah, Johnson's definitely announcing a lockdown tonight. There's no two ways about it. It's got to be after Scotland did, right? He's like, can I look at your homework, but I'll make it look different, promise. Do I Lodestone Golem for a 5/3? That seems bad. Walking Ballista does seem good, though. Muxus is quite the magic card, isn't he, chat? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Muxus is just going to become godly huge, but not get trampled on the important part of all this. But the problem is Jim still has 5 cards in hand, whilst we're like flailing to survive. And every goblin that he plays is 2 damage. If it's a Warren, not Warren Instigator, like the one that creates a body and then creates a body when it dies and things like that. Then we just take like 4 and then 6, and yeah, it's bad. So Sushi, shutting down schools is what will happen, right? Like, it's the only thing that can happen from here. We're already in lockdown. It's whether or not he goes ahead and actually commits to. But today he's been fumbling over the question of, on multiple sources that I saw on Twitter and stuff of him. Like, being asked, are schools safe? He's like, Boris Johnson, and he just wouldn't, commit. Right, so we're going to block the Muxus for sure here. The attacks aren't amazing for Jim, but they're pretty good. Yeah, it's whether they extended the full lockdown to the entire country and whether or not schools closed down, because everything else is already there, right? Okay. So, Muxus gets big, but it's all goblins you control, right? And doesn't have trample, right? Yeah. Let's go... block here. Block here. I'm going to have to...
I just realized commander damage is actually insane with Muxus. He's just so big all the time.
Yeah. Also, just combat in general, Jim. I don't know if you've noticed from playing Muxus, just generally insane.
It's true. Regular damage works too.
Okay. If Jim has a removal spell here, I get blown out. Please don't have a removal spell in hand to blow me out here. So I've got to go pants down here, chat. Okay, what do I kill with this ballista? This one? That is a command beacon, yep. And this one. I had to triple check that Mogg just didn't randomly get trampled, and I just couldn't remember whether he did or not. Because it feels like a random thing that'd be strapped onto him, you know?
I do love the card Crash Through. I probably should put that card in. That card's sweet. He's a vet.
Yeah, this is what I didn't want to see. With Limvala dying here is super bad. Two mana on the Hauler, 2 damage on the Hauler, 2 damage on the Crit Maker. Destroying artifacts with this. It is Wrath or Bust. It is Wrath or Bust. How many Wraths am I playing in this version? I've got Cataclysm. I haven't got actual Wrath. Maybe I should be. So if we go Weathered Wayfarer, then there's 2 things die and we die, yeah. Well, that's game.
Moxus!
It was like you just hit perfect. Was it 6 things? You hit full.
It was a really, really good Moxus. It's like I was saying in the beginning, like I feel like a lot of my Moxus can just be pretty weak because like I only have one of each good card, but we hit some real good ones there. That was some heaters.
Well, it was also like the Seething Song through Athalia slowing you down to then slam it and hit 6 things with the purples in play. It was like a perfect storm of not good for me.
I have a confession to make though.
You cheated?
I played my basic land on turn 1 like an idiot, and chat yelled at me because I like forgot what Thalia did.
I had assumed your third land would be basic because I assumed you played it in the right sequence, but
nope, I'm done. Is there a free mulligan in Commander?
I don't think so. I think the free mulligan is just caused by multiplayer. I think it's not caused by this, but it might be that they've added it to this to make consistency a bit better. I'm not sure. No, I have more to 6, so it's.
Right there with you, right there with you.
This Cataclysm is really good against Goblins, chat. Stim, we didn't metagame against each other. If I just played mono white Wraths, that would be pretty lame, wouldn't it? I want to keep the Cataclysm, but I also want to keep the Mind Stone. But I think I have to drop the Mind Stone. I don't have Forge Tender. I have Give Up, Mother, Kithian, and Dauntless Bodyguard as my 1-drops, I think. I do have Core Firewalker in my 2-drop slot, because I always play that when I play Canlander. Let's go. Go, Bodyguard. Just going to play it as a 2-1 beater. Get aggressive with it. Also, it means that I have a body in play. Well, I can have the body in play if he plays a turn 1 Lucky anyway. No, we're going to get aggressive. We can always flicker to reset it later if we draw flicker abilities. Still Shaper's Gift. Yeah, alright then. Let's get aggressive. Right, Jit, Foreign Ice or War and Peace? I think it's Jit, right? Like, Jit is just so unbelievably good. Let's get Jit. Jit's also like...
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I even said to the chat, do we get one of our pro red swords? But it's obvious that Jit's the better one. For other reasons too. I won't go into it, but... Do you have a hammer? No hammer. Mind Stone from our opponent. And... Should have played Big Thalia there. That was dumb. Let's grab Walking Ballista here, I think. In for 2. We can play Jit and equip Jit next turn if there's not like a Trash Master in play or something. Yes, definitely not Pikachu. Naming crab on cavern or similar is gas. Question is, when I get to 3 mana, should I have like... Pashalic Mons. Pashalic Mons. What a magic card. Okay. No land drop though, interestingly. We're going to name human there, I think. Jip. Go attacking. Like now, if we trade with the Pashalic Mons on the 3/3 and he pings them with Pashalic Mons dying, we can pump with the Jip. This is a 1v1 commander right now. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I miscalculated how those triggers go because I was thinking I could pump. So I should have put it on the Dauntless Bodyguard, I think.
Yeah, it's active player stacks first.
Yeah, I did that wrong. I should put the other way around.
Still looks pretty good though.
I mean, I should have played Big Thalia and then I'd be hugely ahead, wouldn't I? Just playing my other 3-drop was stupid. I forgot we're playing Commander for a moment. Do I just play the Greaves for a laugh? Yeah, I do. He'll ping my Dauntless Bodyguard, right? That's what he's definitely going to do. But I think I need to get Big Thalia down. I think is what I need to do. So I guess I attack. They block. They won't block. They'll keep it up for the Dauntless Bodyguard. I can go Greaves, equip Greaves. That seems bad because then I can't equip my Jit. So I'm just going to play Big Thalia post combat. This is like a 3/2 damage, basically. Oh no, you can use Jeff, it's not attached, but like, this will kill this if I go to equip or anything. I can't pump a creature. I can kill a creature and gain life. I can't pump. But killing this is pointless. So there's that. Sure. Next turn we can put the Jit on her and then play the Greaves on the
Tilt.
Did you draw a number? Yes, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. So you want to draw a third land here, so we can go Hallow Spokekeeper, equip Jit, swing, and then the follow turn Cataclysm and just like have a huge lead. That's what we want to see. You love to see it. Equip here.
That card's cool. I remember that card. It's in my cube.
It's seen some legacy play in D&T over the last couple of years because it's just good against like any deck that's using like Fatal Push and stuff.
Yeah, but it's solid rate for sure.
It's also pretty good with Cataclysm.
That's dope. Yeah.
This is 5 mana ahead. Does he have another? Do you have another ritual, Jim?
Yeah, I'm real sad because I saw my opening hand and I was like, "Oh, awesome! We drew Perforos again." But this game has not played out as I would have liked it to.
The thing is, Jeff, we Cataclysm, we leave them with a land and a Mind Stone. If we draw a land, it makes it easier for us. We did. Okay, sweet. Well, on the upside, you'll get to keep Perforos through this. I don't even know if this is completely correct, because you have a Mind Stone in play and I don't.
Heck out of me.
I was hoping that was a hypothetical, you know?
I was wondering if you catch on. I said it, it just smirks at the camera, but obviously you can't see the camera.
Yeah, I was still thinking it was a nice hypothetical, you know? That's a cool card. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be super dead here now. There's no way I can win.
Another one.
What if I misclick?
You're more than welcome to. I have a laugh track queued up. So.
I wouldn't put it past me, honestly. So for those who don't know, we have to choose an artifact, a land, a creature, an enchantment, and sack the rest. I get a load of 1/1s now, like 4 of them. The best bit is one of these 1/1s gets to attack Jim.
All right, we'll go to game 3.
That's fair. Okay, that was better. Curving out and getting a jit is a way to win in creature matches, I guess.
I was really excited about my hand, too. I had Mindstone, Perforos, and I'm like, this is great. We have turn 3 Perforos. I was going to make some joke about how you don't have to have Perforos as your commander if you just draw it every game, but then we just didn't draw it. Ever. My chat is very amused that Lightning Greaves got the concession, not Umezawa's Jite.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was actually and ahhing about putting Greaves in today. I was almost cut it for something else. I'm glad I kept it in, as it was obviously such a powerhouse it could force you to concede.
You have 2 Thalias in your commander zone now? Because I have 2 Muxus.
Oh, I do, and that's why it's telling me I couldn't go to the next game. It's saying I had an invalid deck.
Mine let me submit, but I just have 99 cards in my main, and I have 2 commanders in my commander zone.
So I had a message saying your deck wasn't legal, but we were talking. I just clicked OK and just ignored it. And then it was all okay, and now I've moved one of them. My entire deck is surrounded by rather fetching hazard stripes.
Okay.
Oh. For some reason, I can add a Prismatic Piper. Okay, I've added a green Prismatic Piper to my command zone, because that's the thing you can do for some reason.
Are you still stuck, or should we just like?
I'm not sure. Do we wait the 1 minute 17 and see if it goes through?
I don't know. I mean, I'm on my side. I'm submitted, and so I'm just like waiting.
I'm also like, the submit button is grayed out now.
Yeah, me too. Good old Magic Online never fails, you know. We could just just leave this game, I guess, and we'll just start a new game. That'll be game 3, and I'll be on the play.
Yes. Can you choose who's on the play?
That worked. Okay, so challenge me to, I guess, just a best of 1 game. And
if you're not on the play, we'll just concede and go to game 2 or whatever.
I think. Is it a choice, or I don't know. I don't give you the choice in best of 1, but I think they do in Magic Online. Let's fire it up and see what happens.
Yeah, I'll try to find my deck in amongst the plethora of things I can't play. So there's no best of 1 option, so I'm just going to challenge you. And if I get the play, I'll just concede and we'll go to game 2 where you'll have the play. Sure,
works for me.
So don't worry. Someone was saying that they never to whooping you hate 1v1 for Commander. Don't worry, my friend. Our next round is Modern or Legacy. So we've got Modern and Legacy to come as well. This one's for all the marbles, Jim. This one's for all the marbles.
I love marbles.
Yes, Stim, I cast Cataclysm, then I cast the Lightning Greaves and got a concession. I'm going to keep this, because if I can get, 2 Thalias out and then a Ravagers, maybe that's good. Yeah, oh no, sorry, we're still in the 3rd game, but I won the game 2. I think Jotun Grunt is a misplay these days, honestly. For a moment, I thought it was a Goblin, not Warren Instigator, the other one.
Soul Ring, Mana Crypt.
No, that's not scary. That's not
Eagle.
scary. The one drop, the famous Goblin one drop, not one into scary, the other one. Lackey. I thought it was a Lackey. I was like, oh no. Literally my worst
Lackey would
nightmare.
be sweet too.
Yeah. I think Joan Gun is good in certain matchups. British delivery wrong, absolutely. I'm just thinking like in general, how good is it? You know, I guess a lot of decks will still use the graveyard and 1v1 commander. So next time we're going to play Big Thalia. Yes, then that's right. Just jump it and be like, who cares? Then we can just Ravagers and hopefully he never gets to cast a Muxus. That'd be sweet. We can also Ravagers with the Flagstones in place. We can play the Thalia the following turn. And then play a Nykthos. Oh, you Right. I'm not going to say anything because I want Jim to play a 2-drop here. I do not. Yes, Jim.
This card is just way too confusing. This card shouldn't exist.
What is this? I'm scared. Oh, this. Oh, is this legal in 1v1?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I just loaded up the old deck thing. So.
That's wild. I play it in like multiplayer because it feels less degenerate, you know.
Just like takes like 90 minutes to resolve.
I was about to say, should I go make a cup of tea while you're mucking around with the deck? Muxus, more like mucking around with the top of your deck. Am I right, Jim?
Give me like 5 minutes here. I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take a pee break whilst you do. No joke. Be right back. Chat, I'm just gonna go pee. As a heads up, TLTPV, which is the library at the Pendrell Vale, I assume. We're not playing any. We're playing decks that we would take to an event. So I'm not playing any of the super hateful decks. I'm playing a Core Firewalker because you play that in like Canlander and stuff in 100 card decks of D&T. But no, we're not playing like Trividar's Crusade or Trividar himself or anything like that. Be right back. Okay, so talking about how we win here, we might win. There's a lot of things going on. So the Richardson Port makes things very interesting because if we get to go next turn Ancient Tomb into Big Thalia, that could stop Jim from playing a non-basic next turn. Well, they're playing non-basic and it's tapped and they can't progress the way they want to. But then if we do that and we put Vince, he can hear you. No, he can't hear me, Stim. It's on push to talk. Jim cannot hear me. Stim. Stim. Okay. I was about to say Stim, be normal. That's harsh. Stim, behave. One push to talk. Why is Big Thalia in the command zone instead of Little Thalia? Because Big Thalia is more useful in more matchups. So there's a Skirky Boy, Conspicuous Snoop, and Kiki Jiki on top. Okay.
There's no way that is correct, but I'm tired of looking at the cards. So.
I mean, there's 1,000 different combinations at this point, right? And there's got to be several that kill me, so yeah, it's difficult, right?
I think what we did is good, but I'm sure it's not like close to optimal in any way at all. Chat's just like scrolling, yelling, "Oh, get this guy!" I'm sure half of them don't even work. Like,
yeah, it's that Twitch chat thing of like if you listen to them, you probably still fail. I mean, I'm here talking about like what happens the next turn or so, like what we can do, and what Stim in my chat's like. Vince, he can hear you. Like, no, he cannot hear me. But I've told you 1,000,000 times. Right. Okay.
Oh snap!
Right.
Oh, snap.
I'm hoping this stops you from randomly murdering me.
I'm gonna play the port because I could have I can't play Thalia next turn. I'll just won't play the port.
when you played Port, I was like, oh god, I hope he has a 2-drop. Then you played Recruiter, I'm like, not sure if I'm happy about this 2-drop, but there you go. Right. Snoop off the top. They've got Skirk on top, so they now have access to mana here. But sacking things to, like, tap me down doesn't seem correct. So we untap. We get to... This is good for us. This is so good for us. We're going to go like this. And cast Ravages. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, you not porting me has turned out to be quite good for me.
Yeah, I probably should have ported you. I just didn't think about it. And chat's like, you're not going to port? I was like, yeah, I probably should have.
Well, I mean, would you sack a body to port me? I guess the Recruiter...
I can't beat the... Oh, man, this is too confusing. All right. I respect the good Ravages of War, so... You have Flagstones, too? Sicko.
I'm hoping I draw port next turn, then I'm in love, right? Hello, Lord Internet, and welcome, my friend. I'm so sick, Jim, that I'm going to get a snow-covered plains, because I know how much people hate them. Do I attack here? Mogg Fanatic kills Thalia, frustratingly. No, I don't. Oh, sweet. Skip. So I'm glad to hear it. Okay, you having a mountain in hand is frustrating. Oof.
You might have it all here.
Well, I'll put her back in the command zone. Maybe she'll show up again later. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, no, this is the... Oh, I totally missed that you had the combo on top of the deck. Oh, yeah, I'm dead, right? Oh, I'm not dead, did you?
I don't actually have a way to win yet, but I'm going to, like, Muxus and Kiki, so we're going to hopefully find a way.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty dead, right? Like...
Because I sacked the recruit. I kept the recruiter in play. I could have went and got like some way to win, but we're just gonna be doing stuff and seeing if it works or not.
I mean, it looks like you're a magical Christmas land at this point, right? You have infinite mana, Muxus, and Kiki. But I guess once you Muxus, you no longer have Kiki.
Right. Like if it like whiffs, you know, we could possibly. I'm probably in good shape here, but it could in theory whiff or something.
Well, I guess if this was paper, we could just say, oh, you now have infinite mana. But because we're not in paper, you've got to like choose your cut-off point for mana. I guess you got to pick. You need to pick a lot, right?
Yeah, it's thankfully pretty click easy. So
that must have been the right pile then. Chat were telling you otherwise, but that was a pretty good pile. Did you have the snow-covered mountain in hand? I assume you did, because you haven't drawn anything else since, have you?
Yeah, I had the mountain and the abrade. I have everything all rolled up.
Yeah, so even when I ravaged you, you still got the Skirk off a mountain, so it's fine.
Oh, that's true. So because of the commander rules, I can sack Muxus to Prospector and just keep casting it over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I thought that didn't cross my mind because I've never played Commander before. So like, I'm actually.
And you have like several haste enablers, right? You have like Goblin Chieftain and Goblin King and stuff.
Yeah, like I'll find a haste thing eventually.
Yeah, so the point I'm getting at is that you would put every Goblin in your deck into play and then all have haste, and then I'm dead.
Right.
Well, GG. Do you want to do a bit of it though, because it looks fancy, right?
Kind of do, yeah. The thing is, like, once I cast Muxus, I can't combo anymore, so I have to make a lot of them preemptively. So
it's wild. Look at that. Snoop plus Kiki is crazy. And
I do play a little StarCraft on the side, so I'm working on my APM.
OG StarCraft? Are you playing like Brood War and stuff with Julian, or do you play StarCraft 2?
StarCraft 2. I actually used to play StarCraft 1 when I was younger, like a lot, but I tried playing the remastered version and I just can't do it. Like it's all the amenities from StarCraft 2 are just like so good, and trying to play without them is just crazy.
There was a portion of like the European legacy community, like Julian Narb and stuff, who was super into Brood War, and they were talking about trying to like stream it a little bit together. It's interesting that there's that cross. Well, I say that it's not that interesting. It's a crossover of nerddoms, right?
Yeah, StarCraft's like my fun game. I watch a lot of it, and like I played before on stream. Like me, Jarvis, you, and Andrew Boswell play a little bit on stream once. It's kind of fun. I'm not very good at it, but it's like fun to not be good at it. So
how not good are we talking? Like, where are you ranked when? Is the rank
I'm
league still
like
the same?
high platinum. I've been low diamond if I play a lot.
See, I class that as good. I think I was like low gold at best. Like when I played. This is back before Heart of the Swarm, I think. At the end of like Wings of Liberty.
Oh, sweet. That's old school. Yeah. Yeah, I've played like on and off since Wings of Liberty. Like if I have time, I play for a bit. Like I think I'm like proficient where like if I play a decent amount, I'm like reasonably good. But like it's just such a hard game.
Yeah, 100%. I played a ton of Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos and TFT. It's my favourite RTS. Unfortunately, it doesn't stand up today as well as StarCraft does. And it doesn't. It didn't translate well to the remaster. Whether StarCraft remaster was just like a shiny version of the old game, the new remaster like bricked the servers and like made things unstable and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, I played a little Warcraft 2 when I was like much younger, but I never played Warcraft 3. All right, I'm just sarcastic stuff, so we'll see what happens.
Sure. You should play Warcraft 3 if you ever. Well, I say that it's aged poorly, so maybe that's not the right thing to say, but it was so important to like where games are now. Like League of Legends wouldn't exist without Warcraft 3. You can probably put your whole deck into play pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Blood Under the Water.
First
This
ball up.
stream video will be up on YouTube on Thursday. You think Thalia saves us here? What are you on about? We're dead. We're literally dead. Jim can...
I guess we'd have Snoop in play, too. It's kind of like having Frenzy in play. So...
Yeah, and you've effectively got a shuffle of Moxus as well. With Skirk and Sledder to sack it.
we can just call it if you want. I mean, I think it's pretty determined. I forgot about the Snoop playing my top card too.
Oh, it's 100% deterministic. I just didn't know how far you wanted to go. Do you want to like cast?
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Okay, right. So what do we do for the next one then? So do we need to flip a coin?
Okay, so now I won the first match. So now you have the choice of play or format, and then same thing basically.
So I'll take the play. Wait. Yeah, I'll take the play.
Okay. We'll play modern.
I have no idea if this is right. This is the one I'm not confident about at all.
Okay. So I think I want the play in the Porty Wastelandy format.
I very nearly played a black-white variant of D&T because they've both been doing like the same sort of things up until very recently because of Yorion and stuff. But I end up not. So neither of the variants of Modern or Legacy have Plague Engineer in them as a heads up. So I haven't got any like huge trump card against you, unfortunately.
I mean, good. So I'm like, yeah, no button. Oops, sorry. All right, so shoot me a challenge in modern. Let's roll. Does that happen often in Commander, where one player just like tees off on turn 4?
Yeah, I guess like in 1v1 certainly. Like CDH has quite early wins and stuff. So when you're in 1v1, there's less interaction and less people at the table holding like counter magical removal. Then yeah, certainly.
Recruiter does seem pretty silly. So
yeah, right. I'm surprised Recruiter is legal. Honestly.
You're on play, correct? Yeah. So I'll choose no. All right. So good luck.
Right. Sweet. Good luck. I really wish I hadn't picked Yorion today for this, my friends. This is good. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Let's put Thalia back. Let's say done. Let's go. Plains are past the turn. We don't have to worry about Wasteland anymore. Yep, we're on Yorion. Scope Prospect is not good for us. At least Muxus isn't a thing in this format, right? Sonic Clearing, Stoneforge Mystic. So I have lost the commander round. We're now playing the modern round. Just they can't save us now. This is why I'm thinking about what to get. I don't think Battle Skull's great with what we've got here. I think I want Fire and Ice. I want to outdraw cards and stuff. He's got access to Ringleader and Recruiter and not Recruiter, sorry, Matron and shit, hasn't he? Second land from our opponent. Jim plays a War
Know what
Marshal.
you're doing right now? Impressive.
Oh, Guy gifting out a sub to Staxy Boy. Hello. I wanted to get our Scope Prospector dead. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So we can take him off a mana by eating a Skirk. We don't want him randomly like kikiing us or some nonsense, so I think I have to kill something here. But thanks, Barry. I appreciate it, my friend, and welcome, welcome. Let's go Skyclave. Because Thalia doesn't do anything, otherwise you're supposed to take a whole other turn to get online and only kills Goblin tokens. Getting rid of Scope Prospector would have been gas, but then he played a second Scope Prospector, which wasn't great for us. Next turn we can make Fire and Ice and equip and attack. Should get through most things unless there's a random like festering goblin in his deck if he's playing some version like that.
Another one.
I doubt Jim is. And then we can get in, ping off the Scope Prospector, take some control. Feeling pretty underconfident after how hard he popped
Another
off
one.
with Muxus. Recruiter into Snoop, Prospector, Kiki, Ringleader. Okay. This is much more tame compared to the Muxuses of this world. He does get to put another Scope Prospector in his hand and a Bogart Harbinger. So he's playing the combo in this deck as well then, right? Sure, I'll take 2 here. Drew a Stoneforge Mystic. Now, killing the Scope Prospector again is terrible because there's just another one of them, and I'm losing a lot of life here too. So I'm going to get in for 4 here. Do I just kill the 2/2 with haste? Because Bogart Harbinger will go and get Kiki. Kiki copying Harbinger will go and get Snoop. No. You Harbinger the Kiki on top of a Snoop in play. That's what you want to do. Yeah, but they've got another Prospector in hand, Marcus Hyrule. That's right. It costs them 1 mana, and it's going to cost us 2 life. But we're going to get... Yeah, it does cost them... I'm not sure. I don't think that's right. I really don't think that's right. I kind of wish I hadn't said anything, because you started steering my mind like, should I be doing that? We've got Batskull, Fire and Ice, and Maul in this, haven't we? So we probably need a Batskull to stabilise the life. Oh! I should have shot you in the face, shouldn't I? That was a huge mistake.
I mean, killing Prospector is pretty valuable too. I did miss a land
I mean,
drops.
you've got 1 in hand. I'm not sure how good it is. You can tell me after the game if that actually had a tempo advantage or not. Yeah, so what happened, chat?
I think killing Prospector is probably worth it there, honestly.
When he sacks a creature that is his target, you don't get to draw the card because it's all part of the same activation, same trigger. So if the target is removed, you don't draw the card. That's something you don't actually see that often. I had totally forgotten about until it died. I wonder if we just get the Maul equipped to the Skyclave and just... No, we get Batskull because the Skyclave's still hitting through for 6 anyway. No, Marcus. No, I don't think so. He appears to have missed another land drop. He might just be brooking before he plays his land. Or not brooking, so tanking. But he missed his land drop last turn, so if he didn't draw 1 now, he hasn't got 1. So now he can go Skirk for 1. Harbinger by sacking bodies. Doesn't seem great. But getting a Snoop or something does seem good, to be honest. So there's the Skirky boy. No, I think killing Scott was correct, especially with the missing land drop here. War Chief. Hasty haste. Get in for 5, yep. Go 9. I don't think we're favoured, Stem. I don't think our deck is all that hot in Modern right now. Hello, Castleman Punk, and thank you for calling me handsome. I am indeed. I'm glad you have eyes and you can see the glory that is me. Let's go to Battle Skull. Let's go to Combat and Attack. We're going to kill the hate. I don't want to kill the hate. No, I'm going to kill the Scope Prospector again. We don't get to draw a card, but killing the Scope Prospector is huge. Because of the mana denial. Like, War Chief is making things cost 1 less. But Skirk Boy is making everything cost a silly amount. I guess the Maul doesn't give vigilance though, so we're under pressure of like if we don't. Well, we still have to kill something here. Maybe the Maul was correct because then we still kill the Scope Prospector from the hit. I'm unsure because then we would hit them to. Is it +3 from the Maul? It's +3 from the Maul, right? +2 from the Maul, so we hit them for 6. 2-turn clock. I haven't seen this store exclusive cryptic yet, Stem. Yeah, I'm a very conservative defensive player, so I'm definitely thinking get a Batterskull for that reason, you know? Fucking Snoop. And now he gets Harbinger, puts Kiki on top.
Got the path?
Nope. So you get Kiki here, right? And then you can copy your Harbinger, put a Skirk on top? What's the
Yeah, I put the Sling Gang on top.
Rough. Just had someone in my chat say we're favoured, right? Because you don't have a combo finish.
Yeah, it's usually pretty hard to actually be able to do it all in the same turn. But obviously,
I mean, did you just draw the Snoop, or did you have it for a while?
I had it all. I had to draw a land. The land gave me the mana to do it. I was fortunate because I was able to get the War Chief and the Prospector in play last turn, and you can only kill one of them, and then either one would have maybe have enough mana to do it if I drew a land. So one of them lived, and I drew a land.
So we just see the same combo again. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much I could do there. Like I could make a Displacer the turn. Like if we go way back, I can play a Displacer instead of getting a Fire and Ice onto my Skyclave, but that seems like garbage.
You could have not played Stoneforge and left the Field of Ruin, because the field can break the combo up by shuffling, but it's like a huge waste of mana if I don't have it. So
yeah, and I was also on like 9. You're attacking me for another 4 points, right?
For sure, yeah.
And my lands are pinging me for 2. So I mean, there was the other argument was getting Maul and just making a 2-turn clock, but that didn't change. With hindsight, that didn't change anything, right?
Another one.
No, you
Outside of Sling Gang, would you kill me in combat that turn?
No, it's I play Sling. I put the Sling Gang on top. Because the last Kiki copies the Harbinger. Harbinger puts Sling Gang on top, and now all my goblins have the ability to sack to deal 1.
I'll talk out loud what I'm thinking through. I'm thinking through like Shall I Voice of Plenty that I've got one of in the deck, but you could just replace Sling Gang with Pashalik Mons and kill her? Question mark.
Know what you're doing right now?
I don't have Pashalik Mons.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Okay, so well, I mean, we don't know this obviously because this is all like hypothetical, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you had a hexproof DU effect in play,
I mean, I don't think I'd cut Shalai in this
Another
matchup
one.
anyway because of all your like other like interaction, like weapons masters and 2 damage and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because the other thing is if you can't win by targeting them, you can like wait till your turn and then end step, make 1,000,000 Snoops, then untap and attack for 1,000,000. I'm not sure how that plays in with the sword. I'm not really sure.
Thank you, Lord Internet. Oh, I just punched the light. Lord Internet and Bexus88 with the primes. 8th new sub today. Welcome, welcome. We're currently playing some modern D&D. I'm getting snooped the shit out of in every format. You hate to see the snoop. It is rough. Yeah, I sideboard like this. The Aether Vial is good against the tutoring of the Harbinger. Winds is good removal spells for the creatures, and then Core Firebox is just a good body. It's not going to like win me the game, but being able to swing through uncontested and block uncontested is actually pretty good. Thalia's just, well, they don't have Moggs, they don't have Pashalic Bonds, he just probably don't have Pashalic Bonds. I would assume he has 1 Mons in his deck, though. Easily die, and they don't do anything against the deck anyway. Okay. Love to see a 7. Come on. This is pretty good though. This is pretty good. Don't really want to put any of this back, but we're gonna do that. Right, good luck. I have Malta's 6, but my 6 is pretty good compared to how awful my 7 looked.
Yeah, my hand's alright. Good luck.
Yeah, so Phyrexian Revoker.
No mothers. You haven't seen a mother yet.
That is very true. Seen a lot of snoops though. We've seen about 30 times the number of 30 times the number of mothers have you had snoops.
Many, many snoops.
Revokers are played like I saw some people playing 3 elves.
Some would say too many, but not me. Not me.
The second main phase, Bloodstained Mire. There we go. So yeah, I think maybe Revoker might be a call. I don't know what the metagame really looks like right now. I've played a huge amount of Modern up until recently. Blood Crypt, Skirk Prospector. Fucking Prospectors. We've seen a lot of Prospectors too. Like a shit ton.
It took me a second, like with the opening hand last game, because we weren't playing Commander anymore. I'm like, man, I have all my good cards. And I'm like, oh, wait.
During sideboarding, I was like, oh, my X1's died on Mogg Fanatics and Skirk and Pashalic Mons. I'm still playing as if I assume you have a Pashalic Mons in your deck somewhere. But yeah, Mogg Fanatics not exactly seen very often in Modern, right?
Yeah, it's a little below the bar, unfortunately. I do love Mod Fanatic, but
the flash one that stops tokens. Is this something I've forgotten about? Draenith? No, Draenith Magistrate. What's the flash one that stops tokens? Livala, as we played last game, was pretty good against abilities. That was the wrong way around, but never mind.
One of my viewers says, is this family-friendly gym versus curses like a sailor Kenobi?
I mean, yeah, we've got potty mouths over here on the other side of the Atlantic.
That's great, though. That's great. When worlds collide, yeah, it's perfect.
Tab, you're thinking of Containment Priest. It's not modern legal. Oh, no, it is modern legal now, because it got printed in... Wait, is it? Didn't it get printed in M20, M21? Just had a weird moment where I'm telling Tab in my chat, who's another viewer of yours, that Containment Priest isn't legal. And it is. Because it got printed recently, didn't it? It got printed in like M20, M21 into Modern.
Yeah, it was in their most recent course.
But I'm sat here like just forgetting about that. Because I haven't played that much Modern recently. So Expert can kill Giver here. Got to make sure you haven't got... There's no free red damage spells in Modern, right? They're all legacy ones. Like the red force from Horizons was like, it made ball lightnings, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like the really, really, really bad one.
It's like the absolutely the worst of the cycle. That's saying something considering there's a white one in that cycle.
Yeah, I've played the white one before.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I played. Did you play like the D&T variant that like J Cloud was playing? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like with like Squadron Hawks and things. It was pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, it was cool. I lost like every game I played with it, but it was cool. But then again, I'm losing every game I play tonight from the looks of things, but that's cool. What was I meant to do there? Gotta draw some gas now, chat. Gotta draw some gas. Well, it's not gas.
Right on time.
Yeah, I drew it the turn where I had nothing to do. Well, the turn after, sorry. I'm like, well, that's literally just one turn too late. God damn it.
That is the first Aether Vial so far of this Mogg Monday challenge. It's pretty surprising, given that we're like in game 5 of our Taxes versus Goblins matches.
Yeah, the Battle of the Vials, and they've decided to stay at home. I play out the Flicker Wisp there just to get a body off the board, and it just gives us something to get aggressive with as well. He is really stuck for land, so I'm actually really not wanting to use this path. This is just 2 free damage. I would never block this. Hopefully, it doesn't have a third munitions expert, but Scout Prospector is a thing. We want to path that this turn, I think. Oh, yeah. Yorion definitely pushes the RNG up. He's got our basic swamp in his deck, right? There's actually a weirdly high amount of questions to ask here, chat. So, we have to path this Prospector, I feel. We could Field of Ruin the Blood Crypt, but we can also just put Yorion in our hand if we draw another land. We're in a good spot. I think Yorion next turn is pretty big for us. And then this gives him tons of mana next turn. So we're going to path in upkeep. I don't want to give him another land, but we kind of have to here. Cancel. Or wait until we have a Snoop. I don't know. Like, this is what I was thinking, but at the same time, now if we don't kill the Skirk, he can cast Matrons. He can cast a Matron now because he hit a land. He can't cast what am I struggling with words tonight? The 4/4/2/2 haste. The 4 mana 2/2 haste that gets things. Ringleader. But we might see a Matron now. But instant kills can stop the combo. Yeah, but we also need to not have them progress the board state. Like, I don't think you just have to hold your mover in hand and do nothing. Especially with Scope Prospector. No, there's no Muxus in this format page, too obnoxious. Okay, nothing from them. The post combat they'll cast something. A 3-drop, so we're going to see Matron into Snoop. Did I decide both my Eternal Witnesses out? Figured them to be too slow. Yeah, Yorion just gives you something to do your mana when you flood. Lots of people like it. Like the results of D&T are like quite wildly split in both Modern and Legacy between Yorion and non-Yorion versions. There's the Matron. This is for the Snoop. So pathing there did nothing with them having a land into Matron. Yeah, okay. Take up our vial. Find a path to exile. Cast an Aether Vial. Go to combat.
Definitely right on time.
Did you cut vials in like these sort of matches with modern Goblins?
Oh no, you just draw them on turn 1.
Right. I mean, yeah, historically, I've cut them like in matches like against Jund and stuff. But here it's just fun that I'm drawing them on like turn 6.
No, you're doing right now. Impressing.
I think that's like right. The shape of Vial or 2 against Jund. If you're, I think for Goblins, because the Goblins draw so many cards that you want to keep in all 4. I think decks like Merfolk and Death and Taxes want to like shape down a bit.
Another one.
Yeah, I mean, pre-Stoneforge as well, back in those days where you had like no card selection at all. So like your card quality mattered for top decks, so drawing files against the mid-range decks was just awful.
Yeah, for sure.
I have to keep Path up, but I want to take him off black mana.
Another one.
I think we should have kept one Ewit in. I'm going to bring it back in on the play. Yeah, I know. I get an untapped land of field. I'm going to do that now. Because taking off black mana means that we're not going to see any Harbingers. Do you play any swamps, Jim?
You actually, I do have one swamp.
No! Well, just thinning our decks, you know? Just thinning our decks. We got this to interrupt the combo chat. Didn't someone in chat say Goblins doesn't play a swamp? Here we go. Well, look who that is on top of the deck. Push my wisp. Yeah. I'll punch your mic harder. No, I wouldn't, Jafar. I wouldn't punch your mic if it was raining. Whatever that means. Take 3. Go to 9. So if we draw land, we can cast Yorion, but then we're path down. So do we path the Snoop now? We're under pressure. We're under pressure. We have to do something. Because Harbinger will go and get a Snoop. If we path this. If not, it'll get Kiki. Okay, we're going to keep up our path. We've got another turn of aggro before we have to worry. Three drop? Nope. Okay. Let's do some panic shuffling. Okay. Nope. I was hoping to hit a 3-drop. Or like another path. We play a lot of 3-drops. Where is it right to path right now? I want to waste a turn getting a Kiki. Oh, I think we're just fucked, chat. Like, really fucked.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
I think this is what they meant when they say it's shitting its pants. Yeah, Skyclave would have been good. I wish to take out because Snoop for a turn would have been alright because it's also he's on 9, so it's actually not a bad clock in the air. Skyclave would have been our best, I think. Mind Sensor just to disrupt the Harbinger plan.
Plan B.
So you've got a plan A, but you're resorting to plan B anyway?
My alphabet's all screwed up.
Yeah, I have no way to win from here. Get him to commit to the attack and then I path something, I guess. Let's force him to blow up our vial. What's our live draw, Fencing Brick? Yeah, we're so unbelievably fucked. Like a blade splicer would actually, ironically, would allow us to survive the following turn. Yeah. Shouldn't have cracked one of those clearings. Okay. That fucking trash, man. Matron, okay. Let's see if we can stop it. Let's see if this does something.
Never a way to kill it, but it would have been fun. I do like the sweat of only looking at 4 cards. Peel off one at a time. You hope you find it.
The way this... Oh, you've got... Oh.
Yeah,
I misunderstood what you said. I misunderstood what you said. I thought you said you had no way to kill it, so you're going to have to risk it. And then I was looking forward to you risking it and getting it anyway. But you also had the munitions expert. Cool.
Yeah, we opened with 3 experts in our opening hand, which is pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, besides not playing Yorion and playing a non-80 card version of my deck, that's where I think my decision seems to have ended. My draws have been incredibly clunky this game.
It was really tough for the one turn that you fielded because, like, I could definitely not have a swamp, and if I don't, it's like really, really good for you. But like, if I do, it's like really, really.
There's someone in my chat was like, "Goblins never plays a swamp," and then you've got one. I'm like, well, I guess they do sometimes.
Yeah, my old before the Snoop Harbinger combo happened, like the version of Goblins I played in like the Mythic Championship in Barcelona or whatever, I didn't play a swamp because I have my own Field of Ruins. But once you're playing the Harbingers, you're playing like Thought Season Path and push in the board. You usually play one swamp. So appreciate the Sling Gang here. Oh, I'm talking oops.
Stim, yeah, we have a Battle Skull next turn, but it doesn't keep us alive because he just goes and grabs whatever the hell he wants, right? Like Sling Gang. We're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, Staxy, it definitely does. Helpful, buddy. Yeah. So we didn't even hit our 5th land at this point to play the 2 5-ups in hand. We've got Battle Skull stack here. There's a point where like cracking my silent clearing was questionable because I might get to play a Battle Skull for draw land. But then I drew the Battle Skull for silent clearing, so it's like all like... Yeah, I don't think I should like think about drawing my one other 5-drop in my deck when I'm playing like a 68 card deck at that point, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, your draws this game are obviously really, really awkward. Like the Vial on turn 4, the Vial on turn 5, like everything kind of is out of order for sure.
Yeah. Alright then, on to Legacy. But I lost so I can pick the play.
Yes.
This is embarrassing if I get to go play on all 3 rounds and then lose all of them, right?
Well, we're still alive here. You know, the brooms aren't out yet. You know, the day has been won, but the brooms are still in the closet.
I thought you were like making a reference towards witches. I was like, which reference is playing witches?
Oh, okay. I didn't get it first yet. I got it.
Yeah, like I guess we don't call them. Do we call? I don't know. I don't talk about brooms very often. It was a very esoteric reference.
So usually in sports here, if you're gonna be swept, you know, get the brooms out, get the brooms out.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like we were cleaning up after the lights had gone out or whatever. See, I'm still not following. We're explaining it. I'm still losing it. Right, I'm sending you a challenge. Oh, those games have been so rough. If I see another Snoop, I might just like auto concede.
I don't think there's Snoop in my legacy deck, so no more Snoops.
Oh,
the Snoops are done. There's no more Snoops.
I'm still losing it. I don't know what you're talking about, Tab. Did I miss something? Oh, I get it.
It's your play, right? Yeah.
Yes, I get to play each time, which is nice. In the blind, this is okay. I can kill a lackey, play a Thalia, wasteland them. It's bad against Vial.
Another one.
But if we want to do another fucking 6. Let's make them. Keep. Bottom. Okay, right. Good luck.
Look. There she is.
Didn't you dare turn 1 tar fire or something, Jim? I'll be so angry. Turn 1 vial. Wow. You are living in the dreamland. Do I get him to wasteland me? No, I don't think wasteland the wasteland's correct. I want to get some of the stuff in my hand out. He has a vial. If you wasteland their wastelands and they got a vial, you're just going to lose because they're going to get the playthings off the vial. Okay, kept on 1 lander. So if I flick away that vial, he's in trouble. Seems good. Slow him down a little bit.
That's annoying.
No, I want him to wasteland my Caracas so I can wasteland his next land if he has like a port or something. But he won't commit to that. So really it's kind of academic. Like when he's got the vial and the 1 lander, he won't commit to that.
It is funny. The Thalia was actually really good. So I had a second vial. That's like the best Thalia's ever been against goblins.
That's something. I'm glad to hear it's doing something. Because I was looking at the Thalia on my first hand, and then this hand I was like, well, it's good at blocking lackeys, I guess. I really want him to play a second vial here so we can just play Jit. Like, that's what we really... Yes, okay. That's very good for us. Now, Mogg Fanatic isn't played in this format, so we want to make sure that he doesn't like randomly Mogg Fanatic us or some nonsense. Oh, Thalia, Vince. I can't play my Jit. Can't play my fucking Jit. I'm an idiot. I don't know, I was blanking that hard. I forgot about playing Thalia for a second there, which is a thing I haven't done in a while. I was about to play a non-land that I can't. So both vial triggers in the stack. We're going to tap down the red-black source. What a complicated board state already. I love it. Now that he knows that, he'll probably wasteland me because of what I just said. I think that was dumb. Also, wastelanding me off the Vision Port does unlock his red source too. It's kind of the right thing to do. But maybe he thinks I'm playing mind games. So maybe he doesn't want to play into my mind games. Weapons expert. I don't even know what Legacy Goblins is playing right now. I'm so out of the loop. So, I swing in, get 3 in. I kind of want to wasteland and or port. Yeah, I think that's got to be what I do, Marcus. But I'm just thinking about like if there's anything I can get rid of Recruiter. Like Palace Jail doesn't seem too hot. Skyclad Apparition taking him off of one of the vials does seem good. I'm going to lose a land here whatever I do. So I guess the correct thing to do is just to commit to the Jit. It's a red mana and a violet. That's the problem. Do I spread it out?
Another one.
But we couldn't jit last turn because Thalia made jit cost 3. In case of a second, we don't want to see like multiple things of these things. I don't think. In with this. Protect with Mum if there's a weapons expert. Feel bad if there's something else here. But we could have cast it and equipped this turn. Oh no, we did that because we want to port. I don't think playing it last turn would have done anything other than allow them to have full mana, like shields down sort of thing. Here we have to kill the lackey before this file goes to 3, because if they then play a lord off of it, the lackey survives the activation. If it gets through, there might be a Crater Maker in our future. That's the only thing, because Crater Maker can come down and destroy the Jit. If I remember Crater Maker's text correctly, I was playing against it earlier. Oh god, I need to not do the Monday where I work from morning till now. It's bad. But I was raring to get back in the saddle, you know. Gem Palm, yeah, Gem Palm's a thing. So Gem Palm plus weapons expert would be bad. But I don't know how many of each of those they even play main board anymore. I don't think they play Gem Palm anymore. Gem Palm Incinerator. He's obviously got options, because he's thinking it through for quite a while. Jet slams, cool. Kill this now, because I don't want to let him untap and get a Lord off a 3-drop vial. Chat. Cavern of Souls naming Goblin. How pedestrian.
I'm so basic.
Val on 3. Here we go. Matron. Oh, Matron. That's a carry-on reference.
I have my own mother.
Do you have?
She's not as pleasant looking, but she's still a mom.
At least she's looking after a child. Mother Rune just pretends. Just stares at this little imp man drinking coffee.
That is true. Yeah, she's just all show, no actual, mothership here. Malcolm Matron gets the work in.
Goblin Matron's cooking and looking after the kids. Mother Rune's dropped them off with the childminder. Is now drinking coffee at an expensive cafe in the midtown.
Exactly.
There's the Crater Maker. Called that one coming. Okay, so Crater Maker lands. Do you have carry-on movies in the States where or did you have them back in the day, Jim?
Do I have what?
The carry-on movies. Carry-on Camping, Carry-on Doctor, Carry-on Up the Khyber. They're British comedy movies. Did they make them to the States? Back in the 60s and 70s?
Never heard of it.
Oh, there's a hospital one where this character goes, "Oh, matron." It's just a thing that was. I guess it was like yeah.
I often say one of the things I enjoy most about streaming is that I can just make whatever obscure reference like that. I can just fire it off, and someone in chat will always get it. So I'm sure someone in my chat knows exactly what you're talking about for sure.
Yeah. See, it makes you feel like a relatable content creator if you keep saying stuff like that. Right. What is the follow-up here from Jim? Favorite carry-on movie? I don't know. Carry-on Screaming? The one with like the Bride of Frankenstein and shit in it. War Marshal, okay. Yeah, no, that was good. I'm not too. I mean, I'd rather it didn't die, but having the Jit die isn't so bad. I mean, I'm 21. My dad likes Carry On movies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get another wisp. Go to combat. Slap him for 3. Yeah, I'm only 21. So I allow him to pay for Echo or not here. No, Carry On films are not like Monty Python. They're actually quite garbage. I would not recommend them. Oh dear. I don't know if resetting the Vial even does a whole lot of
blood.
No, there's been a lot of blood. You've taken 9 points of blood damage. Yeah, it's Flickering Guard, I think. Panning out his life total quite a bit here. The Vial on 3, though. The Vial on 3. There is an option now to run a second port to double port and flicker a Vial to really put him off, but I don't know if that's correct. What version of this deck am I playing today? No main board, Walking Ballista. I do have a Skyclave Apparition to get rid of the Sling Gang, I guess. Yeah, let's... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we reset our Flicker Wisp. It does, but it takes the Recruit of the Guard out for the turn. And we won't be blocking with a Flicker Wisp. It allows us to make our choice at the end of his next turn as well. God, we could still just be fucked here. If they get like Skirk into Muxus if he's playing that like weird variant, or like Kiki or whatever. I wonder if I could have been more aggressive. Okay. Munitions Expert and Lackey. Okay. We can also just get Jit. Sorry, we can recruit for Stoneforge. Go Stoneforge. Oh no, we can't Stoneforge and play Sword. So there's a Lackey and a Munitions Expert in hand. Catch you later, Suka Pokopi Peng. 3:48 AM. I'm glad you stuck around for that long, my friend. I appreciate you. Like Keanu Reeves would. Like Keanu Reeves would. They have a black creature in play tab. They also have a virtual life, a total higher than 8, because each ping is 1 damage. They do now. They have for a while, tab. Never mind. They just played this tab, not this. Oh, tab, you fucker! I didn't port. Yep, was meant to port you there, but I was too busy telling tab that one of your creatures is not red. Well, I'm glad it looks like it might not matter. It's going to be a lord, isn't it? No, just a ping. Okay. Whew, now need to put the shields down the Mother of Runes. You didn't take up the vial because the deck's got tons of good 3-drops. So now you have access to Munitions X books I didn't port. Tab, I'm going to stop responding to you. This has been on 3 for... I can't F4 ping. This is not TTS. It's been on 3 for a little while, mate. Right. No, I played the Goblin in the modern one and didn't enjoy it very much. I don't really like it in the legacy version. I prefer to just draw my vials. Actually draw my vials. Gem Palm Incinerator? Where's that going? On the other wisp? Sure. So he is playing Mission Expert and Gem Palm. Oh, the wisp moved. Recruit the guard, so yes. Let's go. I probably have to get rid of the Sling Gang at this point. I didn't want to do this, but I probably have to. But I guess getting Fire and Ice does that as well. But I've got to cast it. No, jail is bad. They got more bodies than us. I'm to throw like a 3-1 in front of a 1-1 or a 1-1 in front of a 1-1 Goblin token just to keep it would be bad. I wonder if I get Charming Prince and then get Skyclave this turn. No, we have to get it now. Not terrible. So we're going to take the Sling Gang out of the equation. Clave can get Vial, yeah. But we're going to lose the Sling Gang, not the Vial at this point, I think. Yeah, sacking the board to get some life back. Just buying time, I think. Let's get in for 5. Taking down to 9. Upkeep, we're going to port. Vial on 4 and 3 at the moment. Three mana open, 4 mana open. On the upside, we aren't like dead to a Trash Master. Like sometimes you're in a situation where like Trash Master blows up on your artifact, you just lose, as we saw earlier. This is on 5 now, so I'm expecting a Kiki. Okay. With Skyclave, because Jailer, if he went make a... So if we go Jailer, and then he goes, make a Kiki-Jiki, make a body. At the end of turn, like a second lackey, untap, make another lackey. Well, unlikely to go too wide. I think it's fine. I think it's kind of academic again at the moment. Why not grab the vials? Because the vials aren't doing a huge amount. There's no argument for taking this, but I'd rather just have no bodies on board. So that, like, making a Kiki-Jiki on an empty board is kind of garbo. This one's on 4, this on 5. So you might see keep 6. Muxus time, is it?
Ooh.
Is this going to be an instant speed Muxus to block with?
Yeah, that's why I haven't talked in a while. I screwed up like 2 turns ago. I misclicked and didn't put my vial up to 5. That was why I vialed in my upkeep on the 4 vial. I meant to go to 5 on that one. I hit the other one.
There's some wonderful irony here, as my chat was trying to tell me your vials did go up when they didn't. And I was like, no, it hasn't gone up. So some really weird irony. You're like, oh, I messed up and didn't do it. And chat went, why did you
I'm like, I was like behind on my thing. I mean, I have a Muxus here. We'll see how good it is, but.
I haven't ported you again. Every time I fucking talk... Oh, I've done it. Sorry, there's my F-bomb. I'm sorry. What a bad use of it, too.
What is it? That's it. That's the quota.
Every time I flippin' talk, I don't port. Sorry, Jim's stream. Sorry, any mothers in the audience.
Fragile ears. The children. The children.
What's in a part of the ear? Is a cochlea in the ear?
Just cast the Muxus. I guess I just do that.
Oh boy. If this just randomly combo kills me, that would be pretty incredible. Do you have a combo in this version?
No. I do have a second Muxus, though.
Oof.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
The British man enforcing taxes on the Goblin Colony Classic.
Then Muxus, not Muxus, then shoot.
Another one.
Come on, Daddy. Woo! Is that good?
Yeah, I've lost, haven't I? To double Muxus.
Yeah, that's it, actually.
So,
now I can,
there's a million decision moments in this game where I probably could have been more aggressive. So fucking annoyed, chat. Like, what the fuck was I meant to do there? What did I, so what have I done wrong here? Like, where would I...
I mean, obviously, those are two oopsie ports. Like, once my vial goes to 5, I don't have any 5s in my deck. It's like really, it should be really obvious that like I have I'm just trying to go for it.
So you're not playing a singular Kiki?
Yeah, there's no Kiki-Jiki, no Siege Gang. Like, I don't think it's
the amount I talked about Kiki across 3 different turns is insane as well. I was like, oh, if he makes a Kiki here, I need to make sure his board's empty and all this sort of crap. It goes to show if you don't know decklists in the modern metagame, it really hurts. I assume I might not actually be dead. Do you have a 4-drop in hand at all?
No, but I think it's enough even without Patrick Mons. You bounce the Patrick Mons.
Oh, and you just grab Sling Gang off the Matron, right?
Yeah.
I didn't multiply
Muxus.
tab. You don't have to massage my ass.
Gift's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh god, there's so many decision points. I'm sure there was somewhere I could have closed that game out faster. Like,
I think that game was mostly just like recognizing that like I'm just trying to go for this desperate.
I'll be honest, I wasn't even sure if you were on the Muxus variant of Goblins.
Because you could have Skyclave the vial on 5.
I could have whisked the vial and Skyclaved it on 3 separate occasions.
What's up?
There's 3 separate occasions where I could have took out your vial again by either wisping it or
exactly.
It. Like the second weapon expert was probably like just categorically wrong. I was thinking your vial was on 5. I didn't know if you're playing Muxus, and I thought you might have a Kiki.
Yeah, because like the only way for me to win the game is just to have some like ridiculous vial sequence of either if I'm playing Kiki or Muxus or just something where I use like 15 mana in 1 turn, have a big comeback. It's like the vials were definitely like, well, they look kind of innocent. They were like the path to some sort of crazy comeback, which obviously happened. So
yeah, so is everyone playing Muxus in Legacy now? Is there no non-Muxus goblins?
This is just Goblin Lackey 1's list. Goblin Lackey 1 streams Legacy Goblins all the time.
Yeah,
and I haven't played much Legacy in the last like year or two. I imagine his list is pretty stock at this point because like he just plays it all the time. He does pretty well. But I think most of the Legacy lists are on a few Muxus. I know Caleb was playing a list that was actually like Turbo Muxus. It was like Ancient Tomb, 4 Muxus.
Yeah, I played that a little while ago as well. I just thought I thought the general consensus of the people have moved back away from it, and it looks like how all the D&T players are playing Yorion for the first like 6 months, and now everyone's spread out again and it's more divided. So I should have just assumed you're on Muxus. Like I've been smashed by Muxus, and yeah, I should have just assumed. No, I think we could have. My chat is saying like how we couldn't beat your turn 1, turn 2 Vial sort of thing. Obviously, it's a very good start, but I think if I played better, I think my hand could have beaten yours. I think I just misplayed.
Yeah, I think if you're like super cautious about the Vials and just like find every little spot to try and like stifle them, I think like the Flyers probably would have gotten there.
Yeah, I was just keeping your board clear, which was dumb because that's the thing, right? Like in some matchups against certain decks, like you want to keep a board clear. Like I know the Hellion combo, right? You want to take out pieces, but with Muxus, it's not about board clearance because you just play a Muxus and refill your board anyway. Like clearing your board doesn't do anything.
The Muxus clock is always ticking. You know, if I just get to the Muxus, then it's usually good enough. So.
Right then. Well, yes and no, Tab. Like, yes and no, because he didn't activate on 5, and also I didn't like him having too much. Yeah. Yes and no. Like, I get that. Like, I get how Vial works. I get it, Tab. I get it. I mean, like I said, I was trying. Yeah, I get it, Tab. I 100% get it. But I'm not gonna keep responding to like the same shit. I guess. We're gonna play first. We're gonna fucking mulligan this. Because Cataclysm isn't good if he has a Vial. So if he goes turn 1 Vial, I'm like, wow, he gets to keep a land and a Vial and we're fucked. Which is bad. Keep and pray. Got a bottom one of these non-white lands because we've got double white cards in hand and double white cards on our deck. Let's go with this.
I have done pretty well at the draw Vial on turn 1 sub game, I will say.
Yeah, I'm keeping like above average 6s because I don't want to go to 5s. And you're keeping 7s with Vials, so that's fun. If you can detect the salt in my voice, chat, it's real. Yep, I get it, Tab. I get it. Like, okay, so like saying about like, oh, it creates 3 mana, then 4 mana, then 5 mana, then 6 mana. It does. Okay, I'll go into it real quick, Tab, because you obviously want to talk about it again. If he activated on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sure, but there was no 5s in the deck. I was playing around a 5 that didn't exist. He activated on 4, I believe once, it might have been twice. And the 6, I can't just assume there's not going to be a 6, but if he's walking towards a 6, I should assume it's in the hand. So yes and no. Like, that's what I'm trying to get at without being bogged down with this fucking talk of Vials again. Yeah, so yes and no. I agree with some of what you're saying, but again, yeah, I get it. Just tuning in from Jim's stream. Hello, Colder Drake. You come across to see me be rather flustered and fed up. Right, let's Skyclave that Vial, which makes the Cataclysm we just drew actually pretty good. So that's nice. So is this a lackey? If this is lackey into Weapon Expert, kill this, hit me, I probably lose. Well, actually no, because Cataclysm is pretty good against that, to be fair. So it's unlikely that I win. Yeah, this is looking like a munitions expert next turn. Into a fresh connect with this, they get a blue 1/1. They get to put in Muxus or some nonsense and hopefully my Cataclysm digs me out of it. Please tell me you haven't got munitions expert into Muxus, Jim.
It would be pretty awesome to slow roll that, but I don't, unfortunately.
Yay. That's something. So he's got a gem palm here. That's okay though. I'd happily kill the lackey. What gives it first strike or anything? I don't understand. No gem. Why would you gem palm this though? Chain one. Okay. Throwing away the lackey's weird. I'm very surprised you're throwing away a lackey to kill that. There's got to be more to
I feel
this.
like it's like probably not going to get through ever, and like there honestly aren't any like great hits for lackey in my hand anyway. So like,
right.
take my 2-for-1, get the chain whirler in play. You're down a card too, so like the body on chain whirler is pretty good. I can do some damage.
Okay.
So like you're playing so many creatures that like lackey's like kind of hard to get through.
So I want to get my wisp in play before I Cataclysm. I don't want to waste unnecessarily because I want to land to follow up from the Cataclysm. Maybe I buy a bit of time. No, okay. We'll wait to Cataclysm once we've got. We're going to need another land before we get there. Let's blow up this one. What's the difference here? There's the difference. If I'll blow up your Badlands, is there a difference between blowing up Cavern Souls and Badlands here? You don't have black sideboard cards, right? Other than actual goblins.
I don't think I have any black. I mean, like, I have like surgical extraction, but like, yeah, I have no castable black sideboard cards. So
Okay,
I would say that killing Badlands is definitely better over killing Cavern of Souls.
I mean, Badlands costs about $50 more, right? So I get more value that way.
Sure. That's a card. That's a card.
It's the same CMC as a vial. I'm starting to forget what vials look like.
Listen, this is only
we'll get into turn 5, right? So I'm likely to draw
turns. I'm sure find out exactly what a vial looks like. Wait till turn 5. You'll see you at all your vials then.
I wish I could draw a vial right now. I want to summon it into being. Okay. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Drawing a vial after Cataclysm isn't terrible either. You can play it for the 1 mana. I'm not sure what to slam here. Jit's the obvious one. We want to hit one more land. Play the Echo. I get 2 mana out of him if he does it. Yep. I just did exactly what I told myself not to do a game ago, but it does tap down 2 lands, so there is that. But what Marshall sticking around is actually okay against Cataclysm for keeping it 1/1, but I guess if we get to grab the Jit before then, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so I wish Sheldon Port got to tap down 2 lands there technically, so it wasn't so bad. So they're going to port us next turn. No attacks, okay.
No, I didn't port.
Do you want me to play as if you did? Oh, Jim, do you want me to play as if you did?
No. I didn't. I took full advantage casting my second Muxus.
Oh, okay. This is why I need the F-bomb to say F you, but I've used it. Can we mux this next turn? We're not going to port Jim this turn. Wow, that's good. There's that free red burn spell I joked about in the formats that don't exist, and then didn't think about it at all in this format. I guess I'm still up. I've still got equipment in my hand thanks to that, so. Okay, chat, we got a 2 for 1. Well, we got a 2 for 3 for 2, 2 for 3. We got 3 cards out of it, they got 2.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Our Cataclysm.
I've certainly seen less streams than I should have for 28 months.
Oh, IG Math, welcome back. We want to draw a land now. Like a land would be golden. Well, actually, no, we're going to get ported, so we actually... Well, would I do it anyway? Does he port our port here so we can't port his port? Port was? We're going to get Muxus next turn. We just rip a land right now. There it is. I can't risk you just having Muxus next turn, which you almost certainly do, right? You seem to be very good at having them in hand.
This is a pretty... Your vial went from looking like pretty bad to pretty good. Pretty quick.
Yeah, when I said to you, like, I want to will one into existence, this was the reason.
Yeah. Okay.
So the thing is, he'll get 2/1/1s out of this. This is why the porting to get 2 mana would have been good in some circumstances, but not the one when you're holding Cataclysm. I mean, 2/1/1s is much of a matchup, but they will like eventually beat me down. I guess if we just draw 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. No, sorry, 2-drop, 3-drop. With our vial the way it is.
Man, they don't make magic cards like they used to. You know?
You mean Cataclysm?
Yeah. Like
what
now
about
it's all about just
Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Are you not hot for that?
Look, comes up a little short, you know. Like nowadays it's all like, how many lands can you have in play on turn 4 in standard? You know, and back then it was like, how many lands can you have in play on turn 4 in standard, but the opposite way? Like,
yeah, nowadays it's all about ramp. Back in the day it was like, how many lands can I destroy for 1 spell?
yeah.
I think land disruption and resource, that's probably why I like Legacy so much. I think they're such an important part of the game, and it annoys me that we've moved so far away from it.
I agree. Like, I think Armageddon's probably like a little too much, but having some way to punish your opponent for wanting to play a 6-drop, you know, in some way. Like, I kind of like the design. I don't know if they ever like printed that many cards like it, where it's like a temporary tap. Say it's like a red shock that like taps a land for a turn and leaves it tapped, you know, kind of like a pseudo Rashadan port or some sort of like effect like that, where it's not permanent. You're not like blown out of the water and have no lands left, but it still kind of slows you down, you know?
I probably should have blocked with this. I was too busy listening to what you were saying. I probably should have used that for blocking. Although I guess if you play a land and then you have like Gem Palm up, trying to block with it seems pretty bad.
My Siren Song.
Siren Song? Is that another free red burn spell? No, Stim. Strip mine will never be put into standard.
I did actually expect Rashadan port to be in Modern Horizons. Like that was like my big.
I was saying that I wanted either port or wasteland, not both, right, just now? One going into modern. And I had like everyone tell me I was
7
insane.
milky
I had like
months.
Jerry Thompson like spat out his drink at GP London when I was chatting to him about it. Like people thought I was mad for saying it. So I'm glad someone else of far more respectable stature than myself actually felt a similar way.
Yeah, I think Wasteland's probably too much because Wasteland's just like so efficient. But
Yeah, alongside Loam and stuff, especially because there's a lot.
I think Port would be a really cool way to like give like the taxes decks and the more kind of fair Vial decks a way to interact with like the land decks. And it's still like a commitment. You still have to tap a land in your turn to do it. You know, it kind of slows games down a bit. Like I think Port would be like at the right level for Modern, where Modern is right now.
I was about to bring up, as someone in my chat just put it up. It'd be funny if I was like, going, oh, where's the Wasteland at? And they reveal it. I'm like, there we go. And then they reveal Red in 6 next. I'm like, well, that's not what I wanted. Like,
yeah. Let's keep it out of Modern for sure.
God, I hate Red in 6 so much. I played against it today for the first time in months after coming back to Modern, after not playing for months, forgetting it was even legal in this format. I thought you were going to cast a Snoop then. That's I'm like, Jim.
Just snuck one in.
So a land here chat allows us to activate Mistress Factory and put a JIT on it. A 3-drop is also good. 2-drops are okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. If you cast a Muxus in this game, Jim, I guarantee that convinces me that I'm cursed. Well, cool. This is interesting. This forces him to blow up, right? So I make Assembly Rocker a 3/3 here. And he goes for Tar.
I'm sorry, but I've really had it all, like literally every match. I appreciate you being
yeah. This is pretty rough.
Ooh.
I really wanted this to be a save the JIT moment, but it looks like, yeah, you have the other thing, which is frustrating. The funny thing is, I talk about Tarfire a lot on stream when we played Goblins in the past, and people started to like not really believe me because you just don't see it anymore, right? Like it's really fallen out of favour. I have to go. Oh, don't forget you can grab it with the recruiters and the ringleaders. And it's funny now that I haven't played much Legacy the last month or so, and I come back and like, oh, you're literally playing Tarfire and apparently the stock Goblin list. Is that out of the board?
I think it was in the board. Yeah, let me check.
Guess I see.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of options here.
Another one.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Back to Legacy, I see.
Hello, Fluffy Bomb Holland, welcome back. No cards in hand for Jim, but we are on 3. We're not in a good spot.
Another one.
Can we draw some gas? It's kind of gas. It's a little late, though. So, McClamper, there was a period where it wasn't. Like, it was just a period where people stopped playing Tarfire. That's the kind of point I'm getting at. And people were criticising me for talking about Tarfire.
This game's got pretty interesting.
Indeed. I feel like I'm quite on the back foot though. I guess you drawing lands now is good. That I know it's not like the one card in hand isn't randomly Muxus, you know. This create a maker makes everything so difficult. I need Jim to brick really hard. A land or a 3-drop was the ideal one there, I think. Right, what do you draw? I need you to kind of brick here. What do we think, chat? The fact that you're tanking means you've drawn something and it terrifies me.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Doggies! Yeah, that makes sense, Tab. Like, look where we're at. Like, in terms of numbers and stuff. So we needed Jim to brick here. We needed him to draw, like, just not a goblin. Because any goblin of 4 CMC or less is another bit of damage. He doesn't know what our card is. Okay. We get to untap. So he did, but we get another turn. You're scaring me, Jim. You're scaring me.
Scaring myself.
Fucking hell. A 4-drop? Really?
Honestly, your vial's scaring me.
Like, even a weaponsmith here, or whatever the fuck it's called, would ruin us. God, I'm desperate for a piss, chat. I'd run and take a piss if it wasn't the fact that... Okay, they're going for the legit kill. Just pretending I got stuff here. No, I won't. I won't. There we go. Okay, Jit is dead. Okay. Muxus in hand. Skirk Prospector in hand. Skirk gives him Muxus next turn, so the attack doesn't seem good here. Welcome, Salsa Wames. Welcome, welcome. Have I tried your own D&T? Loads, Mr. Clampers. I've got quite a few videos on CFP and here. I've been playing with it. I think only one version I've ever played was any good for me. But I guess I should try and play like 4 or 5 leagues in a row to really get
Chat's
there.
calling for a second cataclysm.
You never know. Do I want to... I'm just going to fuck about a bit more in his end step. I really want to keep him guessing. Okay, let's go to untap and trigger. I think I have to take out the bit to play this Palace Jailer to get rid of this War Chief. Skirk's coming down next turn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like the whole blood to Moxus, and that makes a risk.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Go and get a Battle Skull. Yeah, and let's go ahead and make ourselves the king, baby. This isn't good, chat, but I think we've got to get that. Earth Piper, thank you for the sub, my friend. Welcome, welcome. See, exclusively watching on YouTube. Well, welcome. I do stream once a week minimum, sometimes more. Skyclave, okay. Okay, right. They can go Skirk into Muxus here. That'll attack everything, and then the Muxus just has to whiff. That's all we've... We're just gonna hope the Muxus whiffs, he says.
Another one.
He knows I haven't got Cataclysm now if he's paying attention, because he saw me go to the Battle Skull and saw me draw a card off the Monarchy, so he knows the two cards in hand. One is a fresh one and one is a Battle Skull. That's fair, Salsa. So that's an Aether Vial. That's a Skirk. Okay, we're going to see a Muxus next turn. Well, we're not though, are we? Because we've got the removal spell. Even if I lose this match, Jim, as long as you don't cast a Muxus, I'll be happy.
I would like to cast the Muxus, though. That would be great.
What if I ask nicely?
This game has certainly slept in the last few turns, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, no Muxus this turn. Unless he rips a Skirk. Or has another Skirk in hand. But I feel like he would have just slammed it out if he's not playing around Cataclysm. Three cards, Moxus, 2 unknowns. A Pyrohemia would be rough because they get the War Chief back. Okay, Wasteland, that kills my Mishra's Factory. If he wants to. If it's Milky Mondays and Frothy Fridays, what is Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday? Tilty Tuesday? That's just Mondays all over again. Me just tilting out. Chat being kind enough to blame my draws, but I'm like, actually, I think I just fucked it. What about Teat Tuesday? That's where the milk comes from, right? Got Warhammer Wednesday already. Do I tap out here? I think I tap out here. Crater Maker, okay. Kill the Battle Skull, sure. Now they get in and get their War Chief back. That's weird. They didn't want their War Chief back. Okay, I'll take it. Cool. Let's go to combat attack for 3 in the air. Yeah, losing the Battle Skull does suck, but it's obviously just luring it out or had something, like from the way the Wasteland was timed. Mother of Runes, okay. We should draw them the other way around, but that doesn't matter too much. Bearing in mind, Path puts in one more land towards Muxus, and we don't want that. Goblin Lackey. Okay. Taking to 9. Yeah, I'm 0-2 in formats. It's not been the hottest. We've got to kill him before the vial gets to 6 as well, don't forget, chat. Or we could just draw something to interact with that, like a Flicker Wisp, for
Another
example.
one.
Vial on 3 gives them a Matron. Okay. Jesus. This is game 2. This is game 2. Dab. Should get dab for winning, not dabbing for losing. Sling Gang. This goes up to 4, and I'm dead from that. I've got to draw a way to deal with that vial right now. Like, Cataclysm Vial would be great. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Time bomb sticking.
Okay. Again, like, I'm thinking whether I wasn't aggressive enough, but I don't think there was anywhere I could be more aggressive with the bodies that I've got. Like, I guess I could be attacking with Stoneforge at this point. Yeah, that's kind of it, right?
Yeah, I screwed up like a turn ago where I had counted in my like early turn evaluation of Stoneforge being a blocker, and then I made you tap it for the thingy. So I actually had 3 attackers to your 2 blockers, and just like didn't take.
Yeah, it was strange when you didn't take the Monarch and just threw the 2 away.
I just kind of like earlier in the turn, I was like, oh, you have 3 blockers, I have 3 attackers, but I kind of forgot that the Stoneforge should be tapped.
That's
I mean, like the fact that you're at 3 is the problem here, because you definitely like came back into the game really well with a few good draws, and like you killed my things, and like all of a sudden now I'm in a bad board state, but you're just at 3. You know, like where I would have gotten like Gem Palm there and like tried to kill your Mother Runes, and like maybe your Flicker Wisp just gets me before I can do anything. Like I have Muxus in my head, I've had it forever.
Yeah,
like,
it was revealed earlier. I saw it off of
right. I just can't do anything with it because like the Prospector died, and like I could have cast it the turn up at Prospector, but I had to sacrifice my entire board to do so.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you would. Well, no, not hoping. My theory was like you have to go all in on it, and it could whiff. I guess not that it ever does. Here, I want to draw a Wisp or a Skyclave to take out your Vial, and then hope you didn't draw another land, give me another turn, but I didn't.
Yeah, because like I think that like I made a lot of plays this game that were very safe, where like I'm like way ahead. I can go for the kill. Like I had the kill like 5 turns ago if you had nothing, but if you have something, I get blown out. So like I've been taking the safer line every time, but like it's allowed you to kind of like find the right card here and there to kind of keep breaking me up. So like not playing Muxus off the Prospector was like probably safer because I could just wait a turn, have more goblins in play. But then Skyclave punishes me, so like maybe I should have played it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a weird game, a good game. Don't get me wrong, a good game. I think I'm gonna have to hit in. Justice Peanuts, that's good. I think that's the only thing I can do. 5, take them to 4.
Mom comes to party. The wine's coming out.
I'm not sure.
Gonna break out the wine bottle, you know, and the live, laugh, love sign.
Here they are. Problem with Cataclysm chat is he gets a 1/1 back.
What's the new like Walking Dead human card?
Oh, Rick Steadfast Leader.
Yeah.
He's not got flash. He is 4 though of the vial. He gives humans +2/+2 and then a choice of 2 keywords. And there's like 4 keywords to choose from.
Okay.
So it would give Mother extra, yeah.
Yeah, so you only actually have 1 human in play? Okay.
Also, I think you only need 3 humans in play for the pump to work.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's 4. Oh no, but he makes 2/1/1s. I don't know. I've literally played him in like 3 different Legacy Leagues. I can't remember what he does, and that's only been like a month ago. Just there's so much Magic cards. It's so hard to remember. But yeah, I see what you mean. That could be a thing to play around.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what card could I die to here. So I also want to keep enough goblins in play where if you have swords for my sling gang, I guess I'll kill you in response. I need to have 3 goblins in play total.
Yeah, well.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, this is some desperation stuff going on. I think I keep the Skyclave Apparition kids because then I get to not give them a 1/1. Okay, that's something. Better take up that vial. Oh, it's brutal. Being a DT player, seeing up to 4, it's useless on my side now. But now you can just you play more than 1 sling gang, right?
Yeah, it's 2 sling gangs.
Yeah, no, 4 ringleaders. It's actually pretty legit.
The swords or path. That's cool.
Swords would be a bit better. I don't know.
Okay. This game has been like really. This has been like the best game by far. It's been a really interesting game.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to someone in chat being like, "Doesn't your path stop you from dying here?" It was like Justice Peanut. I'm like, huh. I think I have to block that. Don't want to see amongst us right now.
You gotta protect Mom, all right? We gotta keep Mom out of harm's way.
But your vial's on 4 as well. A land here would have been so good, but alas, it's not.
Or a Skyclave, or a Flicker Wisp, I guess. Up the ladder.
The question is, do you want the monarchy?
Whoa!
What a crazy game. Oh, come off it, Jim. Are you having a laugh? Yeah, so here's where we're at, right? Wasteland plus munitions expert might be, and tell me if, or maybe Tar Fire plus munitions expert, literally the best thing you could have here, because I've got a Wisp in hand to reset the vial. So if I hit a land, I could reset the vial. I've got Containment Priest off the top deck from the Monarchy. But you going Wasteland into Munitions Expert is legitimately the best thing, I think. I can't think of another thing that's better.
it's definitely the story of the day. You know, that is definitely the best possible too. I also like your crown, please, too.
You're lucky you're PG-13, Jim.
I'm testing your resolve.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a dog scientist, not a king. I don't know. I was trying to do a Star Trek thing because I haven't really ever got to do that. I can't believe you had to waste that adder removal spell. That's so irritating.
Another one.
Oh, and to punctuate the whole thing, the turn 19 Aether Vial. There we are, chat. There we are, everybody.
Turn 19. I thought you were being hyperbolic, and I looked down. It's actually turn 19. What a crazy game!
Turn 19 Aether Vial. Just gonna activate it now, I guess, and then pass the turn and see what Muxus does. Show me what your Muxus do.
One last Muxus.
Yep, let's see it. What you got? Jesus.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I guess that's an average Muxus.
That's pretty good. I mean,
oh, it's
four hits, 2 matrons.
100% it's good. The matrons just aren't very hot when there's been double cataclysms cast this game, I guess. But it's great. I mean, I think this game was very interesting, and I don't think I made any huge misplays. I think game 1 I could have been more aggressive to try and get a game out of you, and then get to have a game 3. But yeah. Still had all these, Jim. Still had all these. How do you feel? Well, I guess you said you haven't played much Legacy lately. Is that right? What formats have you been streaming then, Jim?
What's up?
What formats have you been streaming if you haven't been playing Legacy?
I mostly play historic, standard on Arena, and then modern on Moto. Like, I'll touch Legacy a little bit. I'll touch Pauper a little bit. It used to be more of like whatever format I was playing in a tournament that weekend, but obviously in the last 8 months we haven't really done that. But I like playing Arena a lot, but like Modern's still pretty great. And then Legacy just kind of fell off. Like when they added like Pioneer and they added Historic, there's just so many formats now. It's hard to keep up with all of them. People are like, "Why don't you play Pioneer?"
Oh yeah, definitely. Like keeping up with all of them is insane. I also don't think Pioneer's that fun from the time I spent with it.
Yeah. I was cube drafting a lot too over the holidays too. That's pretty fun. So, and then like I want to do some drafting too. Like I'll do like a bronze to mythic run occasionally in the draft format. Like, I think I'm gonna do that with the when Kaldheim comes out. But I'm always kind of like bouncing around. Like I know like someone like Covert Go Blue like just plays Arena, just plays Standard every day. And it's like beneficial to your viewership to keep playing the same format over and over.
But I will never do that. I mean, streaming's slightly different. Obviously, I'm more based on YouTube, right? But playing the same format every day, it sounds like hell. Like playing the same game every day. Like I've been making a little bit of Warhammer content here and there and stuff as well. You have to spread things in because doing the same thing, that's how you get burnt out.
Yeah, for sure. Like people ask me like what my favorite format is, and I often just say like a mix. I just want to play a variety of things. I want to play like modern one day, standard one day, because you can kind of get stale on it. Where if standard's bad, you're just like, ugh, I just can't play standard anymore, and so on and so forth. So,
yeah, that's completely fair. I was going to ask you how you feel about the legacy matchup, but I guess you're even more out of practice than I am, despite stomping me. So, because I was just curious whether you thought it was favorable or not.
Yeah, I've played so much Legacy Goblins over the last like 10 years that it's like, even if I haven't played for a year or two, it's like pretty familiar. But I think Goblins is favored against Death and Taxes. The fact that
you're kind of like Muxus might be the biggest. Sorry to cut you off. Sorry, but like Muxus plus like Munitions Expert must be the biggest shakeup that Legacy Goblins has had since, well, for like what, a decade maybe.
Yeah, like the black. It's. I never played a different color in my Goblin decks usually, and like the black is definitely good. Expert's obviously good. I think Gem Bomb might even be better against Death and Taxes specifically. You don't have any planeswalkers. But Sling Gang's really good too. Because the big thing is that like I think that Goblins is favored in like a really long game. And a card like Sling Gang is good at like keeping you alive. Like the game one, like I just kept like gaining life with Sling Gang. And like that 2 turns I gained bought me time to get to my bigger cards. And I think as long as the Goblin deck has enough ways to kill equipment, because like your end game is equipment. my end game is just like drawing a bunch of cards, you know? So as long as I can keep your equipment in check and not just die to Sword of Fire and Ice or Jite, I think the Goblin deck is favored.
Yeah, it is wild when you start to think about like the new. I say new toys. Maybe this is just me showing my age, but like Trash Master feels new to me, and Creator feels new to me. Like the amount of toys it's got over the course of like maybe the last 4 years, just it's insane. Not in a bad way. I love playing Goblins too. Like I enjoy it. I don't play it a lot, but yeah, it's got a lot of cool toys.
Yeah, I think Trash Match is also a huge one. The fact you could have one card that's pretty good that kills all the equipment is like huge. So that's a huge game for that matchup for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. Well, that's been fun. I'm glad you completely not only destroyed me in every single game.
I'm glad to. You know, I'll take it.
I cast 4 Cataclysms across 7 games, and 1 Ravagers of War, and I only won one of those games. That is brutal.
Yeah, I had the vials at the right times when you cast the Cataclysm, so I guess I didn't have it the first time. But
there was a game where I kept a hand with Cataclysm, and people in chat were like excited because Cataclysm's an exciting card, and then you just went turn 1 Vial, and I was like, well, this Cataclysm just got like strict, like, awful by comparison to what it was before. Because I think same with Wastelands too, right? When you go turn 1 Wasteland Vial, and I'm over here with like Plains Go. And then chat like, why aren't you wastelanding him? I'm like, he's got a vial now. Like wastelanding him is beneficial to him. Like,
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the Cataclysm though strategically is where you want to be. It's like I said, like I think I win the longer game. So if you're able to like get that early advantage, get on a flyer or two, and just like then get in me and slow the game down a bit, that's like actively good for you. So I think it's a good sideboard choice.
Yeah, I guess especially with you moving across to Moxus and stuff, right? Like the fact that you're like one of your end games is now 6 mana makes Cataclysm even better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well,
cool. Thank you
so much for coming on. Obviously, why don't you give a pitch to people, so people who watch me, who don't necessarily watch you or haven't seen you before, a pitch to where they can find you, where the content usually is.
What's your plug? Do you want me to plug first?
What are you doing right now? Impressive.
Do you want me to go first with plugging?
28 fucking month.
Sure, yeah. I'm Jim Davis, MTG. I do content for CoolStuffInc.com. I do a video article every Monday and a written article every Friday. I stream here on Twitch on no schedule because my life's a mess. We bought a house a while ago. We're fixing things up. I just haven't been able to get on a schedule yet. I do YouTube as well, also Jim Davis, MTG. And I produce basically a video a day. I like to be a little more scheduled on that too. And of course, this is Mogg Monday. Every Monday I play Goblins, and then I try to do a challenge the first Monday of every month, where I challenge other content creators known for a certain deck, and you just watch that. You should probably know what that is. And that's it, I guess. Go Goblins.
Sweet. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I'm the premier beard of esports entertainment. I'm a bit less professional, shall we say. I was never a tournament grinder as such, but I primarily make content over on YouTube, and I stream once or twice a week as well. My content tends to veer towards dumb stuff, so I play a lot of decks that are just absurd and silly, like Mono Red Tron and Mono Blue Minotaurs are 2 other decks that I'm known for that would not stand a chance at all in a challenge like this. But I also do a lot of like some sort of commentary videos around Magic as well, and I've recently started doing every Wednesday a Warhammer video as well. I got back into the hobby back in May as well, so I'm doing that, and hopefully in time I'll push into more hobby stuff. But yeah, Magic is my main thing. So you should check me out on youtube.com/PleasantKenobi. And if you want to see tweets about like wet bum holes and things, you should definitely follow me on Twitter as well.
Who does it, right?
It's safe for work. It's just a bit
on Twitter right now. Hit that button.
Yeah, that's it. Smash that bell. And don't forget to subscribe. Well, thanks, Jim. It's been really fun. And it's been an honor as well. Thank you for reaching out to me.
Yeah, this has been great. Definitely a super great time. I'm really glad that last game was so exciting because the first game's, we had a rough one here. And that last game was a super weight.
I felt a bit more vindicated that it's a bit closer. We should do something not very soon, but we should do something else in the future where I can try and win back my. I say crown. There's no crown. Maybe I hold a fake trophy at the end of it, which I was planning to, but I've obviously got completely smashed. But yeah, we'll do something else again in the future.
There could be a crown. We could do that.
Made out of nasal hair and yeast. Not a very good crown, like a dirty crown. A goblin
crown.
Thank
you so much, bud. I really appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Catch you later.
Have a good one.
Right, chat. That was fun. Naki, thank you for the 28 months. That's a fucking huge one. Like a big one. Like a massive one. Which is what they all say when they see my dick. So national lockdown. Now we cube. I really need a piss. And if I cube now, I'll probably be on for another 2 hours. And I'm quite tired because it's been the first day back. And I've been up since early hours. And my dogs... Boffer was sick on the floor, and then Brew wouldn't settle because of it, and I've been up all night. But yeah, there'll be more content all this week. I just put out a video today about my Kaldheim expectations. I've got a round table of myself, Toma, and Olivia just talking through some questions that are given just on Twitter around Commander, where we feel Commander is at. I'm going to have some D&T gameplay go up on the channel that hopefully does a bit better than tonight's video up on the channel. Warhammer Wednesday, I still haven't actually figured out what I'm doing, and I need to start making that tomorrow. So there'll be Warhammer Wednesday this week as well. And there'll be a load of other bits and bobs. Now, I'm not going to draft the queue right now. I'm going to hang out on Discord a little bit. I'm genuinely quite tired. But I'll hang out on Discord a little bit. So anyone who's part of the Patreon, I'll be floating around the Discord. If you like my videos, don't forget to go subscribe over at youtube.com/PleasantKenobi. Don't forget to follow here as well. And if you want to get involved with supporting the channel, the best way to do that is probably through Patreon. For $2 a month, you get access to my Discord channel. We have quite an active community doing all sorts of stuff. We've got Warhammer going on. We've got people playing chess now because they're fucking nerds. All sorts of stuff. Right, on that note, let's sling a raid into somebody. Gotta raid somebody. That's how the song goes, isn't it? Benjineering's playing Pokemon Uranium. Haha, Uranium's close to Uranus, and Uranus is close to anus. Be nice when you get in there. Again, PG-13, I think. I think Benjineering is quite polite and not so crude. Not as crude as I am. Let's get the raid on the go. If he asks, I won't be following, because I need to go piss desperately. Right. Catch you all later, kids. Ta-ta for now.